What's up, fools? Brent with AOB here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, I guess, huh? Anyway, got some updates. Well, first of all, it's Tournament Tuesday. I got the fellas in Discord with me. Brad's in a meeting, but everybody else, Can, JT, and SoCal are in there. So we've been working on a new schedule. They've been I say we, me being just more of a backseat person listening and then just giving a little bit. They've been doing the work. Yeah, it is Friday. You know what? I got so used to going back to the days to not confuse the videos that I got off. Happy Friday. It's gorgeous out here again today. We've had some sunny days. Anyway, we're going to be looking at shifting some of the schedules with the videos, the live streams, the shorts, everything. We're battling Google. So we're trying to find a way. That's why these have moved to noon. And I actually like this time slot. I didn't think I would, but I like it because I can get up, I can get stuff done. And that way, if the thing runs long, I got the primary stuff I wanted done. In the past, if we started at 10 and went all the way to 4 or even later, I was so tired that I didn't have time to do my stuff. Plus it starts getting dark. Brent, can you explain the 50K between that was on your short you posted yesterday? Can I explain the 50K? Which short is he talking about? Which one? I'd have to go look and see what you're talking about. What is it you're talking about? I don't know. So I don't manage the shorts. Montreal Jacks does. I'll have to go back and look and see what short it is. Just keep in the mind that shorts aren't necessarily current. He's taking stuff out of videos and making a short in it. So I don't know what video that was that came out of it, that there was a 50K. Oh, it was a 50K bet on a short? Oh, I don't. So I'll have to go back and look at it. I don't know. Hey, can you explain the 50K bet that was on your short yesterday? Can you guys look that up, that short, the 50K short, and tell me what that was? Was it a recent? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what I did. Let's go to it right now. I know what you're talking about now, if this is your question. So yes, it is 5 double streets. It's on the French table. If what I'm hearing, what I think you're talking about. Let me get to that table. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Good call. Good point. All right. So what we're talking about, is this the table that we're talking about on that short where you see the passe, the pair, impair? Is it JT for sure? That's what it is? It's what? Okay, so if you're talking about the 50K table, the reason I did that is because of the table limits, right? They only allow up to $6,000. If you come up here and look on a line, it's a 6,000 max, which would cap you out at $30,000. If you go to the favorites here, what you see I have here is right there. I have $30,000 on these 5 double streets, so $6,000 each. And then what I did then is for this $20,000 bet, I put $2,000 on the individual streets because we can go there. So we have the 6,000 on the double streets, 2,000, which is effectively 4,000 on a double street, right? 2,000 and 2,000 is 4,000. So if you add that together, 6,000 plus 4,000 is $10,000 on a double street times 5 double streets. It's $50,000. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't right now. I'll explain it again. Yeah. So the nice thing about this one, the difference is if you go to stake and they have the table limits, that's the table limit. That's it. So it used to be $50,000 on stake.us and you could put $10,000 double streets, 50,000, but you couldn't make any other bets. This one, you can add, they can't reach the maximums here, but you can definitely do it. I have actually done a $60,000 on this bet, on this table, doing the same thing, except putting, what was that? So that was a 50,000. Yeah, another $10,000. So another $2,000 on the double streets, which is 1,000 per individual streets. So I've actually done a $60,000 bet on that. So does that answer your question? Where did he go? Then suddenly Dice Apprentice leaves. I love that. Where are you at, man? You asked me a question. I just want to make sure you get the answer. I don't care if you leave or not. I'm just kidding. But sometimes it's funny. I notice, like, I don't know if this is just human behavior, but whether it's testing a strategy or asking a question like that or whatever, they will sit there and repeat and spam. And then when I finally either test the strategy and then when I ask them questions, suddenly they're gone, just like Dice Strategy. Now Dice Strategy is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I'm losing. I'm not. My voice is going. What's up, MDM? What's up, Yassine? Welcome up, fellas. So, okay, I'm glad you got it, man. Good. So anyway, so today is Tournament Tuesday. And I've got some strats that Rob lined up for me, and we're going to check those out. I've played some of those in the past already, but we are going to go to the lobby here and go to the Roulette de Español so we can go with 10-cent bets. And let me pull up the first one that we're going to be doing, testing out. I've tested some of these out. So what I'm going to do for this first time, guys, is we're going to kind of cruise through these because we've got too many to do in one session, unless we were going to do a monster session or whatever. So we just got way too many of them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through, we'll play it for a certain amount. If we feel like, hey, this is something that could go into a tournament, could compete. This is sort of like trials, right? Tryouts. You're going to come in. We're just going to kind of take a look at you and go, okay, this looks good. If it looks like, oh man, no, we're not going to do it. So the first one we're going to do is Space Invaders version 2. We had the Space Invaders version 1. We're going to do the Space Invaders version 2, and we will get underway on that. What's up, All in Red? What's up, George? Okay, here we go. So we're going to go 10-cent units, and we put 1 unit on the 10 to 13, 1 unit on the 22-25, and 2 units on the dozen. So that's how we start. 1 unit, 2 units. Jackpot numbers are 13, 14, 15, 22, 23, 24. On losses, go up 1 unit. Okay, so on losses, we're going to go up 1 base bet. So this will entire go up 1 base bet. We better add this if we're going to do that. Okay. So we won. Let's get our graph up here, fellas. And rebet. And let me make sure that graph is seen for you guys. There we go. And I got some pictures I'm going to share again today. And the pictures are from, and I'm going to kind of do a theme in the next couple live streams, but these pictures are from when I took my daughter when she was younger and we went to Europe, and because I went over there for work for Nike for a couple weeks. And then I said, hey, I'm just going to bring my daughter. Why not? All right, we're going up 1 unit, which means double 1 base bet. We're going up 1 base bet, not 1 unit. So we're going up 1 base bet. That's what I'm calling it now. Anyway, so I took her. I'm like, Nike's not going to give a shit if I pay for her airfare and I've got a nice room at the Hilton. So we went over there and we stayed at Amsterdam for the first week. And so these first couple, just a couple pictures are from Amsterdam. My daughter absolutely loved Amsterdam. She loved. I liked it. I enjoyed it immensely. She freaking loved it. I'll have to get back with her and ask her what was it that she. Now we also got very lucky that the weather was nice. There it was. There's a hit. I don't know what this does for us for recovery, so we're just going to rebet. All right, here we go. Let's see how this does. And so we got lucky because from my understanding, I mean, we're from Oregon where it rains, but my understanding is, I mean, it rains a lot. What's up, Mrs. AR? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you can join. Oh, I appreciate it, Scouse. Appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, man, I miss that dog. I haven't had a dog since, and she was freaking amazing. There we go. Man, we're tearing this one up right now. All right, we're going back down to base bet. My next trip, I definitely want to get over to England and check out, you know, England, Ireland, Scotland, stuff like that. That's definitely on my bucket list to go up there. Yeah, get over to Amsterdam. It's wild, and I'll show you a picture of what I mean. I think I was talking to you guys about all the bike racks because they all come into Amsterdam and they put their bikes in, and then they go to the train station that's right there, and they get on the rail, not train station, it's like a local rep anyway, public transit, and they go there and they go to their jobs that way, right? I don't think they, as far as in there, they don't do a lot of driving separately. It's much more, but they all ride bikes, and it's kind of mostly, it's all those cool old school bikes with the handlebars that are just kind of like this, you know? And you're like going, let's see if you guys can see me. You know, it's kind of that old school single wheel, single speed bike. Anyway, we had a blast. Of course, Dave, visiting as a tourist and having a vacation is always different than living, right? Because you don't have the jobs, you don't have the responsibilities. You're there for fun, right? And you're staying in a hotel, no housekeeping stuff, you know, so it's a cruiser bike. Thank you, Red. All right, I'd love to come to Liverpool. I would absolutely love to come to Liverpool. All right, that was our base bet, so we're gonna go back up. Oh, we were supposed to go up here, so good thing I was talking and not paying attention. Let me show you the first picture. So, that's the first picture. That was literally like the day we got there, and it was coming into evening, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And we walked down like this pier front area. The Hilton Hotel was way over by public transit, and the Hilton was really, really nice. And oh, there we go. We're going to stay here. We should actually maybe double, but we're just going to stay with this. So let me hide this real quick so you guys can see the graph. There we are. We're about just a little less than halfway. Anyway, so that was, and like I said, we had amazing weather. We got really, really lucky. Yeah, and then I took a picture because she Snapchatted a bunch of people, and this was her Snapchat. She absolutely friggin' loved it. And I'm super happy that she loved it. She had a really great time. All right, what do we got here? What's happening? Is there even a ball on table? Nah, they screwed up. Good, I can show you more pictures. So that's her Snapchat. I'm not kidding you when I told you she fell in love with Amsterdam. Let's see what else we got. This was down the days a little bit further down. You can see my daughter has braces on. You know, it's a ways back, but this is again along the pier in Amsterdam, and it just was real. Like I said, we got lucky on the weather. And then this is the bike racks. This is what I'm talking about. They got these. Look how long this shit goes. And they're all, if you look in carefully, I can't really, let's see if I can zoom in even further. Are ya? Oh yeah, look at this. They're just piled, and they're literally like, sometimes I saw a dude come in and just like, there was no space. They just literally like threw it on top. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. But it's cool. But I wasn't kidding, Brad, when I tell you, you need to watch out walking around there because bikes are hauling ass and they will literally hit you. And they're going fast sometimes and they don't give a fuck. They really don't. They don't care. Yeah, because we're used to checking left and right for cars. We're not used to checking left and right for bikes. It's just not something that happens where we're at. So you just need to make sure because they go and they listen. And I think I said this before. To me, when we have this, I think there's this idea. And I'm not saying there's no truth to it, but when I realized for the first time after going to Europe, oh man, we're getting our ass kicked now. when they say, oh, dirty American and American too, we go to America and America is not friendly. They're not this and that. I got to tell you what, when we went to Amsterdam, I found that people were about the same as wherever we've been. You have the really good, but you're always going to have people. And it's the cultural differences, right? So like in Amsterdam and in Europe in general, I feel like a lot more people smoke, right? So a lot more people smoke. And because it's so normal, they'll sit right next to you and light up a cigarette and smoke will be going right in your face and they don't care. They don't give a shit. Yeah, because it's normal. It's normal for everybody to be smoking. I mean, so many people were smoking in Amsterdam when we were there and it kind of drove, oh my gosh, we're really getting our ass kicked. It drove me nuts because we would be going down to, we were staying at the Hilton, which was really nice. And they'd have this buffet breakfast in the morning and we'd go down there for breakfast. And then we would take our plate and we'd go sit outside and it was lovely. And then literally a couple groups of people would sit all around us and just light up and their smoke is going in our face. And we literally just left. And when you're standing in line or going places, so then when you get on public transport, Brad, they will push in. It's not like they get in line and, you know, for the doors to slide open and everybody goes in. People will push fucking past you. They will push past you. So I don't necessarily think it's that they're rude. It's just that that's their culture. That it's different. It's just different. And so when I compared it, I went, I don't find that it's any more, or any less friendly or rude. I don't know. And I've been to Australia. I've been to Japan. I've been to New Zealand. Obviously I've been to Canada. I think most people have, at least like Vancouver, British Columbia, if you're over here on the West Coast. I just find it's all pretty much the same everywhere you go, and you give respect, you get respect. But you got to understand there's a different culture over there. And I think the biggest issue that Americans have, or anybody, is they go to another country and they sort of expect it to be like their country, right? They expect it, they're thinking, not everybody. I don't. I go there because I actually want to see the difference. I want to enjoy the cultural differences. The sex museum. Anyway. So let me catch up. I think I was in Amsterdam in 86. Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool place. It's a great walking city. I mean, you can walk all over the place. And when you go in the red light district, it's cool. So it's all the same, but they got a section. I don't know what you call that section of town, Dave, but it's like a section and you have the red light district in there and it's all these cobblestone little alleys with little pubs and little shops in there. And then as you're walking through there is oh my God, we needed that 21. All right. I don't know how far I'm going to go down on this thing. This thing, I'm not crazy about. Here's why I'm not crazy about this one. The recovery isn't very good so far. I want to see what happens after we get this far down, because to me, this will be very normal for this strategy, right? We're only covering 6 streets. We're covering 6 streets and we're not spreading at all. No, they're wins. Their wins are just not very big wins. This is what we need right here. These two, the dozen bet right here. If you hit these are your jackpots. So 13, 15, 22 through 24. What is happening? This bill's having all sorts of issues. Yeah, those are your jackpot numbers. New Zealand is amazing. Margaret, absolutely. New Zealand's one of my favorite. I have some pictures of that. So I'm going to kind of do themes. Not that I'm always going to do travel, but the next couple of live streams are all going to be Europe. So today was Amsterdam, then we'll do like Belgium, and then we'll do Paris. Whatever, just for a second or two. What's happening here? That they're not counting that spin? What the fuck was that? He just tossed the ball. Is he doing something on purpose here? He just like tossed the ball up in the air on the wheel. I don't know, but he took the ball out, then he just kind of tossed it in the air. He must have been testing something. Must have been testing something. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this strategy. I mean, this is only 6 streets. This isn't something that I would, because unlike, let's say, those high risk ones like with Bet with Mo and Echelon, where at least when you do hit, it's normally a recovery plus a profit. This one isn't going to recovery plus profit. It's not going to come to India. I actually, what's that? I don't know. You're going to have to get lucky on, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind because it's only $10. We're going to give it a chance here, but I want to see what the jackpots do. I mean, we could calculate it out right now. That's 1.8. And then what is that? How much is that on the, is it 50 cents? Oh, there's a jackpot. So let's see what a jackpot number does. Good. Good. Let's see what a jackpot. Oh, fuck. Even a jackpot gets you only about halfway up at this point. And that's frustrating, right? When you only have 6 jackpot numbers and they're not really jackpot. All right, Red. Have a good day, man. It's submitted by someone, and I appreciate it. That's all right. 8 A's. Let's see who this one. Let me see who did this one. This was submitted by. I don't remember. I'll have to go look. I actually did not put the name of the person on my sheet here, so I don't remember. Yeah, have fun, Red. We all love and miss you, precious. Although, when she says that, I hear her voice like in the tone of, you know, Lord of the Rings Golem. That's what I hear her saying to you, right? You know, that's actually in my head. Like, have fun, my precious. You know, and then I see her talking to herself. Yes, this is all on Red. Actually, so Avi, my friend, is actually one of my best friends that I've known forever. I mean, since like first grade. He's in India this week. Oh no, excuse me. I'm mixing up my 2 friends because they're both in traveling right now. My other friend that I used to work at Nike, I told you that he moved his family to go work at Walmart. He's actually in India. He says it's pretty crazy there. It's pretty crowded. It's pretty packed. He's enjoying the experience. And I have my aunt who's been there, and she said it was good for an experience to see, but at least this is what they, and I've spoken to quite a few people. They said it was a good experience to go and just see a whole different lifestyle and culture, but it's not somewhere where they would go back. Now that's just the few. I mean, that is a very small sample size. I would like to go because also my buddy from Missouri, he's as white as they come, but he's pretty open-minded. He loves Indian food. He's at least a pretty open white guy, but still, he's a Bible Belt white guy. So, James says, I've been to India, good experience for the 5 days, enough for you. Okay. What did Margaret say? Why are you saying condolences? Yeah, I would love to visit, but I would love, oh my gosh. All right, we're going to pull the plug. I'm going to give this one more hit because I just don't see this doing well whatsoever. We're going to go one more and then pull the plug. As you can see, oh, I see. Okay. So I love when people like Simmons post like 50 years later something referencing something so far away, and then you're like, what? But he posted earlier on it. But he waited a damn long time to write that comeback. Simmons, you're working your gerbil too hard up there. It took you that long. Anyway, there's definitely areas, but I definitely want to get over to England and Scotland and Ireland. I really, really want to get over there and see that. All right, we're going until we go down below this much, which you're going to do. That's the problem with this strategy, right? You continue to build on it. Even when you hit banger numbers, it only gets you so far. But then every time you're losing here, it's actually stair-stepping you. I mean, look, we were quite a ways up here. Stair step, stair step, stair step. If we lose this one, we're going to be down here. I would suggest, let me go see who sent this, submitted this. And I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm not trying to make fun of you, brother. I appreciate you submitting it. I'll go into it later. If he says he's played it a few times, it's worked for him. And again, if it works for you, all right, we're pulling the plug. You can see what this chart is doing. You can see what that looks like. I have done this twice now. I have played this twice, I believe. I believe I've played this twice. No, I take that back. I've only played it once, but based on this 1480, I mean, that's freaking right. All right, let's pull up the second one. And I apologize if I cough or something. You could, yeah. You definitely could. Let's see, that's 6. So, no, Fibonacci, that's because that's 18 numbers. I don't think Fibonacci recovers on 18 numbers after a certain number. I don't believe. So that was submitted by, I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll give you credit for it, brother. And I do appreciate you guys submitting. Do not take it personally if I don't care for your strategy or give it low. Trust me. We've all tried to create strategies or use something that we, and then come around and, okay, this one is a Zonic. I've been playing this progression since 4 months, making a lot of money. All right. He says base bet $1 on 1 to 18, $1 on even, $1 on first 12, $1 on second 12. Okay, I have played this one. I won't tell you my results on it, but basically it's a riff on when you place 1 unit on low, 1 unit on the first dozen, and 1 unit on the second dozen, right? So sort of like that. But okay, let's go. You're gonna do 1 unit on, but this adds the odds and evens. 1 to 18. 1 on even, 1 on first 12, 1 on second 12. And actually, this is the one, this is actually, if you recall, I played this quite a bit. This is actually now in Clever Bets, and it's called, I doubt Azonix here. It's in Clever Bets though. It was turned into, and I don't remember what I end up, I named it something. I don't remember what. So I've played it a bunch. A lot of times I don't do well. Sometimes I do well. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible. As long as you hit 2 out of 3, which we did, you keep profiting. All right, there we go. Personally, I would just get rid of the even. I would just get rid of the even bet, but nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. This one, I mean, I've played this and been profitable on this one. And I've also played it and just totally crashed out. In fact, I think when I went in and commented on it originally, I think I want to say I crashed and burned on it twice. But any strategy can do that. This is a very, very small sample size, right? So don't take it personally. Also, I am today, I didn't have time last night, but I am today, I'm going to be reaching out to some of the other content creators like one of the OGs, the Roulette Master, and let's see. All right, we're gonna double our bet. You need to hit 2 of the 4. If you don't hit 2 of the 4, you need to double your bet plus 1 unit. Oh, we got to add 1 unit. Okay, we got to double the bet and add 1 unit on losses. If you hit only 1 or none, double plus 1 unit until you hit at least 2 of the 4 things down here. So you're either have to hit the first 2 dozens or a dozen. Well, yeah, that's the only way to do it, right? Hitting the first 2 dozens. Because if you hit out here, I mean, that's not going to give it to you. Or you could hit a no, not 24 gets you 2 units. So it gets you this one and this one. So yeah, really, you just anything, if I'm not mistaken, anything in the first 2. So let's see what that does. What? What happened there? Did I do something wrong? 30, 30, 30, 30. And what did she hit? She hit a 19. Oh, because it's not even, it's higher. We need to double it up. Add 1 unit. Sorry. I'm, you know what? Anyway. All right. And then he says, I love keeping my bets in the same place, but you can move it. Yeah, you could move it on the other side. And you don't have to move it and do odd. It's the same, right? All right. Oi, MDM. Yeah, well, this is, it's Tournament Tuesday. All right, there we go. That's what we needed. That's an even, a low here. So boom, look at that. So at least on this one, when you hit all of them, you get up into progress. Now we'll have to see what happens if we get down, but I have a feeling that your super martingale is what you're doing, right? You're doubling it plus add 1 unit. I am going to get rid of this one because exit, and we'll just save this one. It'll be easy to add 1 unit at a time. So what we're doing, Ops, is we're going to go through some strategies and we're going to kind of just weed out the ones that don't do, because I want to do a tournament. We don't have enough. Rob gave me, did he give me? He gave me a bunch today. Like 1, 2, I think he gave me like 8 strategies. So that's fine, because I don't think he was thinking we had to do them all today. But I kind of wanted to go through cursory and just do the ones that profited, and then take those that at least did reasonably well, or even if they looked like they had bad luck, but they would have done well, then take those and put those into a tournament bracket. What's up, Bootilier? Bootilier. Yeah, but but I didn't feel like it was coordinated enough for someone in Discord to and so it was just kind of, I was like, let me just go through here today and let's take the ones that do decent or look like, and get rid of the ones that are just utter junk. All right, so now that's not working. So the good news is, as long as it hits in, you got 2 dozens worth of numbers, right? So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna be reaching out to the Roulette Master, and I'm gonna be reaching out to Greg, Casino Matchmaker. I'm gonna reach out to a couple of the other channels and say, hey, I'd like to do maybe a 3-part series. And what it is you submit me your personal best strategy. And then if you can or you want to, submit to me a strategy that your members vote on, or however you want to do it. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to worry about it, but submit to me a strategy that I would like the members, or your favorite member strategy, maybe, either way. And then we'll go head to head with it. Let's see, this profits. Nice. So this gets us about close. So I'm going to go back down to base bet. So we're doing all right on this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have either Brad or whichever one of the guys can be on stream that day. And we're going to play the same wheel, and we're going to have like a X certain number of bankroll, and we are going to go head to head, and their best strategy, however they want to do it, with $1,000 bankroll, they can play it any way they want. It doesn't matter. And I'll have mine. We can play it. The only rule that's going to happen is, because they're not here to be able to make decisions when they want to switch it, whatever their progression is, I don't necessarily have to do the same progression, but whatever that is, we will stick to that. For example, what I mean by that is, let's say Brad and I were legitimately playing a head-to-head right here, $1,000, no holds barred, right? Anything goes, and we're getting close to the end, and I know that Brad's ahead. I could risk it, right? I could go and put $500 on black. I could go do big bets on 2 double streets. But because they won't be here to make those adjustments, and because whomever is playing in their place might not know you know what I mean? We're going to have to stick and say, list out how you're going to play this, list out your progressions, just like we're doing here, and we both stick to that. And then we'll have a winner, and you know, I will, there we go. There's a second dozen and an even. So that's a good hit, but it's still, okay, we're back down to base bet now because we just kind of recovered. We do stream on Twitch, but Eric, keep in mind, if you're on Twitch instead of here, you won't be eligible for the everybody giveaways. Only people, you know, I might take that back, Eric. I think Twitch now shows up when you type in exclamation AOB. I think Streamlabs, I take it back. So never mind, Eric. If you like Twitch better, jump over to Twitch. I believe you'll still be able to enter the giveaways. All right, let me know about the volume of the music. I got a new kind of a soundboard that I can control the volume that it sends it out to you versus the volume that I hear it at separately, which was a big problem before because I had Discord talking to me and I had the music playing and I needed you guys to be able to hear it. And so if Discord was too loud, I would either have to turn down just Discord, but then the music. So anyway, but then it would be lower for you guys because whatever the volume I set it on my machine is what you guys would get the volume. So it was hard to get the volume. Now I can control the output volume completely separate from what I hear. So I can completely turn off the music if I want to. Let me know about the music. If you guys don't like it, the music's a little loud. Okay, we can do that. We can turn the music down separately. There, I turned it down. Music is down. All right, that's an 11. So that's a good one. So that gets us, should get us up a little bit, right? Not much. All right, we're staying here. Now it's too soft. Oh, Margaret, you sound like such a woman. It's too hot in the car. Then they crank the thing all the way down to AC. 3 minutes later, they're like, it's too cold in here. And then they crank it all the way up to the opposite side. I'm like, you know, there's a middle, right? You know, there's like, you can like just slowly adjust it a little bit. It's like when you fly, one of the first things instructors always tell you on the fly is small adjustments, right? Obviously that makes sense in an airplane. You don't want to be like really reacting hard. Small adjustments, small corrections. So that's what I'm telling you, Mrs. AR. Small corrections, okay? Small corrections, try it out. Julian is cold and you run warm. Fair, that's fair. All right. So yeah, if you want to see your instructions, Scout's House is exactly right. Go put it in our Discord. It's easier for us, and that way people can ask questions, and you can field those questions, and people can post alternatives. David does that. He looks at your strategies often, and he will say, hey, I think if you make this tweak, it'll be a little bit better. And that's what's cool about the community. That's what's cool about posting stuff, is that people can take a look and maybe see things. Okay, there's a banger. We got all three. It didn't recover us though. Oh, because it was 20. We needed an even, and unfortunately, we need the evens to be 18 and below for us to be able to do that. What's up, robot? No Luck says, good evening, Nico. No Luck says, do you prefer to play on a roulette wheel that spins in one direction or the direction of movement is change each spin? You know, I don't know if I've really, I mean, I notice like on the French table and stuff, I know that a lot of these, they just keep it going one way. You go to most casinos, they need to change it every time. I don't know if, okay, there's a good hit. There's a good hit for us. That's a good hit. That's what we're looking for. It's the trifecta there, right? You hit the low, the dozen, and the even. I don't know. I don't know. So that's a good question. What about you guys? Do you guys have any preference, actual experience with that one, the one where they spin the wheel in different directions versus the one where it always goes? Do you have actually any experience using those in the both ways and paying attention and going, I always suck worse when I play on this, whatever? I don't. No preference, SoCal? Okay, I gotta stand up. All right, there's another good hit for us. because we got the trifecta there again. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it feels good to stand up. All right, here we go. A little bit high on the desk. All right, there we go. You guys remember that one guy came in here who was kind of trolling, and I challenged him, and he said, "Okay, I'll challenge you." Well, remember he said it was like a $6,000 bankroll will challenge. Where did he ever go? I said, "Let's do it. Get into Discord and DM me." He never DM'd me. I can't seem to get these people who come in here and like throw out challenges to actually come back and. All right, that only hit one, so we have to double and add a unit. Excuse me. I agree. I don't think I've noticed any difference either way. I don't think I have a difference. And honestly, I know that we've talked about it. Some of the dealers who they don't spin the ball from right where it's lapped. They wait. I mean, that really doesn't matter to me either, because I personally, maybe a whole half of a wheel, they could probably try to do that. But even that, I think, would be hard for most dealers. Can Fan celebrates 1 month of memberships. Hello. 1 month of what membership? What are you talking about? YouTube? But why is that coming from? Why is that coming from him? Oh, I don't understand. What do you mean? Popped up like that, like indented? Oh, your name is like a bright color. Is that what you mean? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you got to understand, when I'm in the multi-stream view, I don't get those things, but I can click on YouTube, and now when I see you, it looks like a super chat. Cool. That's a membership benefit? Oh, you get one a day. Okay. Now, the question I have is, why don't you have the badge? Oh, see, I don't get to see that in the multi-stream. Really? I'm surprised it took people this long to say something. Damn. I even went in ahead of time and said it to this channel. Wow. Huh.
To yourself.
I know.
It's fine.
I do look crazy. Okay. Now. Oh, they can hear you now. Happy Friday, KNS. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I went in there and purposely set it up ahead of time and put it for the mod channel on. And I don't know why it doesn't hold on to that. All right, we lost. We're going to double up plus add 1 unit. Well, this one's not doing bad, right? And this, like I said, this is in Clever Bets if you're interested in that. Reminder, there's a 50% discount code for Clever Bets for as many strategies as you want. We're going to give away a Clever Bet. We're going to give away a Clever Bets
we only have one left.
coupon for a whole one. What's that?
You only have one Clever Bet license left.
Oh, the one that I pre-purchased?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have one left. Do we want to do it today, or do we want to save it for the evening stream?
Up to you.
I think we'll save that one for the evening stream. All right, here we go. So just so you guys can know what I'm talking about, this is the soundboard here. So these over here control the volume that I actually hear. And then within OBS, I can control the volume separately. So when I lower this down, it doesn't lower the volume of the music down for you guys like it used to do. So I can totally control it for me, which is awesome. So hopefully when you guys are like, hey, we can't hear Discord or the music's too low, I can adjust it, because often I'm adjusting it for me so that I can hear both Discord and the music. So very, very cool. You have no idea how excited I am. That was a pain in my arse for so long, always managing the, there's a banger for us. This one's doing really good today, guys. You know what? I'm gonna have to revisit this one and play this a little bit more. This is not doing terrible. This is not doing bad at all. We're gonna have to revisit this one. Because even if you just hit 2 of the 3, you're still profiting, but then you get a 3, which is kind of your banger numbers. I am on shuffle, degenerate. Yep, I am. All right, I think I missed some. The dealer specially weighted with spin, and by some strange coincidence, he managed to hit one section of the wheel 6 times in a row. Oh, man. Sorry, brother. Well, hopefully you were betting on this. Well, when I say a banger, Ben, I'm talking about relative to the rest of the bets that you get. So their banger is when you hit 3 of the bets, which would have to be any of the 2 dozen plus an even would get you the low, the even, and the dozen bet. So that's what we're considering a banger. Unless you guys want to have, unless Ben, you have an actual definition of what the banger needs to be. What is the actual definition? How much do you have to make to call it a banger? I guess is my question. We need to make up some money too. We lost. How much did we lose on that? 50,000? Well, we're up over 210,000. I played a little bit more last night, but I did it slowly on over a period while I was fricking around with my stupid taxes. I'm going to be exporting money today. I had to file an extension, which is okay because I plan on paying it. If I can get the balance out to XT, then to Coinbase and to my bank account. The problem is even if Coinbase will send it, which they will, because I'm Coinbase One or whatever they call it, they'll send it, but then my bank is going to put it on pending probably for at least 1 day. They won't give me that money access right away. So I'm going to try to finish up my taxes today. And I'm going to see how much money I'm going to pull out, but we're going to go see if we can make a little bit more here. All right. And what we're going to do is I want to make enough to recover the losses that we had earlier. So we are martingaling plus 1 unit, right? No. 30, 60, 1 unit. There we go. There is nothing better than doing one's taxes. Ugh. You know what? I would actually rather help somebody move than do my taxes. Let's see, what else? I would rather play blackjack than do my taxes. That tells you how much I dislike it. I just dislike it because there's just too much shit that I have going on. My mom, I do my parents, and they're super easy, right? They got like a couple income sources, a little bit of 1099 interest, and that's it. All right, there's another banger right there. That's another banger. Look at that. That gets us all the way up there. I can live with that. I can live with that recovers you in 1 hit if you hit a banger. All right, let's play. That's 25. Actually, let's call it good on that. I'm going to give that one thumbs up for right now. And we're going to call that one thumbs up. And then another cat outside my window. Pisses me off. Phoebe will always come to my office window looking in like, hey, I want in, come let me in. Then I go around. I've told you guys a million times. Then she comes around, and then as she's trotting, gets halfway there. Then she goes to a walk. Then as she gets to the door, she goes to a fucking crawl. Then when she gets to the actual door sill, she actually does a full halt. Full on, I'm done. I'm like, oh man. All right, we're gonna double plus add a unit. I didn't get my bets pulled, so we're just gonna keep going. Or did I not have anything on there to begin with? Huh. I don't think I had any bet.
No, you pulled it up.
Oh, well, I just doubled and added a unit for nothing. I know. Dang it, Phoebe. Jeez. I mean, that's definitely in the military, you had the saying, right? Hurry up and wait. That's definitely like hurry up and then wait. I'm gonna hurry and then I'm gonna wait. Cats. Cats are like that. I think that's common with cats. Although Soybean, he's good. All right, dude, we got a banger there, and we weren't even recovering. We got an 8. That's what we were wanting. There we go. All right, let's reset that. let's get in here with $25 bets. Let's close this thing down. How are we looking? All right. You know what? What are we doing here? Let's go back to the French table since I'm going to place a couple bets. All right. Let's win some money, do a giveaway, and then test out another thing. What's up, Pumbaa? She does it on purpose. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know she does. You do not miss the hurry up and wait, right? Just fucking ridiculous. All right, we got a bunch. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 1, 3. Oof. That's death trap with this guy. All right, let's see if we can keep him away from here. I think we lost like 50 bucks, but we made some money back, so we're really not down much. But let's make some money back. Life is treating me well, man. How's it treating you? Yeah, MDM. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Casino Matchmaker contacted me today. They gave him a strike on his channel, and it was an unlisted video. It wasn't even published yet. What kind of horse crap is that? Seriously. So I need to message them back because I was like, if you need some help and blah, 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 but I'll message it back and be like, maybe you need to take off the logo out of your videos. That may be it. I don't know. That might be it. Thank you, Gordon. I have been cooking, man. We went from, we made $110,000 in, I don't know, 8 days, 7 days. I don't remember when we started. Probably 8 days. No. Okay. Look at that. Whew. Lucked out. All right. We're just going to, you know what? We're going to switch to high. We're going to switch to high. He's liking these. We're going to switch and see if we can keep him from hitting up here. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls it back. No, I have no goal for today, Doughman, because we're actually just testing strats. I'm just doing a little bit of a break here to build up some money to give it away. Thank you, Gordon. I appreciate it. Luck is definitely on my side. It is and it isn't. It isn't because fuck. What did I tell you? As soon as we switch, the fucker follows us. Oh my God. All right. Nope, that's not it. Yep, that's classic. It isn't and isn't. This, I swear, this week was the highest times where I'm playing, and as soon as I go big, it's whacking me on that first one. Last night was classic. I was doing taxes here, and I was waiting. I was playing $5 bets. I was playing 25. I wanted to go in with a decent sized bet. Waiting. And then I said, okay, I played like 7 spins. Now I'm going to go with a decently sized bet, 2,500 bucks. Bam. Lost. Lost. Like, you son of a gun. So then I had to do 2 $7,500 bets, and that's where my luck has been really good. So luckily he did not follow me up. What is Baum? What is Baum? Oh, busy with work. Well, that's not a bad problem to have. Fuck off, dick. Good Lord. I swear, some dealers, the whole time they're there. All right, let's see if we can break this thing, man. Let's go. Just follow me end to end. Come on. When is your next Vegas trip? Yeah, I'm planning it for, I'm probably going to plan it for sometime mid-May. April is almost, we're already halfway through April. I mean, it could go at the end of this month, but not only do I got to look at it, then I got to contact my host and see. Fuck you, dick. Wow. See what I'm talking about? Look at this bull fucking shit. Fuck off. Table. Oh my God. All right. You know what? We're not fucking around right here. Let's go. Let's fucking go. We lose this one, we won't chase. I'm happy anything because I know I can get back to 200. So I'm going. We're going in, man. We're going in because I haven't sent money out for my taxes yet. So to me, I'm still playing for taxes. I can still be a little risque. Yeah, maybe luck isn't out. You jinxed me, Gordon. I was doing well until you jinxed me. Fuck! Fuck off, you dick! Wow. Wow. This fucking guy. Oh my God. Unfucking believable. Are you kidding me? That was fucking unreal. Seriously. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh well. Expect it, accept it, right? So I accept it. That's all right. We're still at 197,000, which is totally kicking ass. So we'll just leave it alone. But this fucking dick. All right. What we're going to do here is go down to $25 bets for just a couple. Cool our jets. Now that we do this, we'll probably win 10 in a row, right? Yeah. This guy is bad mojo. I mean, I don't know. There's something about him. He's probably a really nice guy. It's one of those things where I don't get a good feeling. So it's on me though, right? I stayed and played. Even though he literally ping pong followed me from the end of the board. He followed me end of the world. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just go down. You're down 40. Yeah, this guy. Well, unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Now that we go down to 25s, like I said, we'd probably go on a massive run. It almost hit that fucking 4. All right, let's go. What here? 19 would have been a loss. 31 would have been a win. 29 was a loss here. I don't know. We'll just see what happened. Maybe he's not, but I just think I was like, okay, I don't know. I was pushing through that, and every time I push through the bets going, don't do it because this guy's following you. He'll do it. Woo. All right, let's go. All right, there's a win. I told you, as soon as we switch down to low bets, he's going to be fucking winning us all day long. All day long. All right, let's do a couple more. I'm going to throw it on a slot real quick so I can go take a quick break, get a drink, use the bathroom. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen between now and then? Who knows what's going to happen between now and break time? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Yeah, that magnetic ball. Yeah.
What did I miss? I thought we weren't degenning today.
We weren't, but this guy forced me to. He made me.
Oh, he made you? I don't think anyone can make you do something.
Oh, he did. He did. He taunted me.
Oh man, I go to the washroom and I come back and all I see is negative 12K.
He taunted me.
Oh,
there was an invisible gun to Brent's head.
Yep.
Brent, this is your tax money that you're gambling with, sir.
Yep. I'm still way up, so I'm okay. I'm okay. And
oh, I know. I see.
I'm happy with 200. I didn't even think I'd get to 200,000. I was actually happy when I got the 190. That exceeded my expectations. That was originally the 92,000 that I needed. So this is icing on the cake. It's still $12,000. You're right. It's still $12,000. Yeah, no, Skylar, I don't need a financial manager, but thank you. You need a financial manager.
I mean, hell, I've been trying to financially manage him. It doesn't work.
I don't need a financial manager. I'm good. All right, we're going to go 5X here. See if we can get it back in one hit.
All right, I got to go into a meeting. I'll be back.
All right, later.
Right.
All right. Good. He might miss a $50,000 bet. Probably not.
That.
Not with this dealer. I'm not. I don't.
I hear that.
I don't trust even this bet. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, good. At least we recovered from the one we just lost. Let me get one more here at $25 units and see if I can get this one. Put it on a slot real quick and take a quick break. Come back and. I'll have to contemplate giveaways. I was trying to think that if I was up in the session would I do giveaways, but we might do a small giveaways here. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'm glad you didn't do anything, Dave. I'm glad. Yeah, don't follow me. Don't follow me, man. Do not follow me. You know, not a good idea. Yeah, MDM. I hear you. All right, good. Look at that. We switched up, and it was between 35, which has a low on one side, and then the 35. I'm glad we kind of switched it up. All right, let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't do a big bet around this guy anymore. I would wait till we get another dealer if I were going to do anything bigger than what we've been doing, because this dude is just bad mojo. Bad mojo. Anybody else having bad mojo with this guy? Nope. So, oh, don't worry, you went to Dice and recovered. All right, good. I remember the days when I used to do that, Dave. I don't do that anymore. I don't go to Dice to recover unless it's a small amount and it's on the live screen. I don't go to Dice and recover. Overall, that was just the bad news. I know. The fact that Dave was on the table, he fucking verbeeked it for me. If I had Dave, I need you to tell me if you're gonna play while I'm playing, because if you're gonna play while I'm playing, I'm not gonna play. Because you, sir, I don't think it's a dealer. I think it's Dave Verbeek is the bad news. I think he's verbeeking it, and that just crosses international boundaries. All right, one more, and we're gonna set it on some slots, and I'm gonna run back. Hopefully this guy's mug will be gone by the time I get back. And what I'm gonna, we'll go throw a slot on real quick. I verbeeked you. You got your fucking name on it. I can't possibly do something that you've been memorialized for. Yeah, Andar Bahar for the recovery. Fuck no. Fuck no. I will only play Andar Bahar with a little bit of money just for shits and giggles. That's a shit game. I do not like that. It's fun, but in terms of money, not a good game. All right, moving to where we did was good. A 21 would have been a loss there. Let's go. Let's go grab a slot. I'm gonna pick one I've never done. I'll show you guys when I get there. All right, here we go. Let me bring you guys a slot. All right. Let's go. And my fairly new washer machine. It's the one that's the washer machine and dryer all in one. By the way, don't get one of those. Not happy with it. It just never gets closed fully dry. Some reason it's not draining. I'm looking at the hose, seeing where there's a clog or something. I don't know, but it's just at the end of the rinse, wash and dry cycle, the thing is still, everything's just soaking wet. So I can only assume that there is a clog. I'll see if it has a filter or something. We'll see. All right, 10 cents. And then here we go here. Let's go 100. And if free spins are one, stop autoplay. No, we want to go on to autoplay at free spins. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. About the washer dryer, it's a good idea in that it takes up the footprint smaller, right? And it's a good idea that you can put your wash in and then go, and you don't have to remember to take them out of the wash and put them in the dryer, right? And sometimes it works. It has been working. Mostly it works really well, especially if you have lighter stuff in there like underwear, shirts, stuff like that. You start putting towels in there, you start putting things in there, even when you select extra dry and stuff, oftentimes it'll come out and they'll be slightly damp. Now, sometimes they'll come out feeling slightly damp, but they're not. It's a weird thing. You're expecting hot clothes and they're actually not. You kind of shake it a little bit and you'll see they're not wet, but oftentimes you have to run it in another, just a high heating cycle to get them to be dry. What a pain in the ass. And it is a little slower because even on the normal mode, it takes 2 hours and 50 minutes for a full cycle of wash and dry. So if you're trying to do multiple loads, you can't because you put it in there and you got to wait versus taking out, put in the dryer, stick your next load in there and kind of, daisy chain it around. Great idea. I don't know. I'm really unhappy with it. I wonder what will happen. I don't think they'll do anything, but I bought it from Costco It should have an extra year warranty, which it does. I don't know if I called Costco and just said, this thing is fucking terrible, I want to give it back. If Costco's amazing return policy, if they go, okay, you can bring it back, I don't know. I don't think so.
They will take it back.
What's that?
They will take it back.
You think so? Even after it's probably just over a year since I've had it.
Dude, people return dead Christmas tree and they take it back.
Big win, guys. Big win. Fuck, hell yeah. Look at that. We're just going to let that ride. I'm supposed to be getting more something to drink and using the restroom. All right, I'll be right back.
Exactly.
Guys.
What are you doing here? Leave. We don't need you no more. Go pee.
Should get there now, Marty.
Oh, I don't have my drink. And I don't think it'll make a difference, but I canceled my Costco membership this year.
Was it not worth it anymore for you?
I just wasn't going enough. I just wasn't going enough. I mean, realistically, that really the only thing, because it was a little, when I was working at Nike, there was a Costco right next thing. So I was always going to Costco, you know, always. It was super easy. First of all, I just love walking around Costco, especially in the winter when the Nike campus was near and I didn't want to go to the gym or whatever. I'd just go to Costco and just walk around, look at everything, grab a Costco chicken, you know, whatever, and leave. But, now the only reason I was going to Costco is I get the big frozen bags of the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Again, the paper towels, toilet paper, some of those things, and like laundry detergent. But what I found is now for the drive, it takes me to get up there plus the membership, because I was an executive membership, plus that. It totally wasn't worth it with the amount that I was getting back. So, yeah, just even shopping Safeway on good deals, I'm able to get chicken at about the same rate. Obviously, I like Costco, especially if you just want some clothes. I mean, sometimes they have really good deals on clothes that I like. Okay. Yeah, we've only spun 9. That was only 9 spins. We've gotten into bonus rounds each time.
Yeah, there was 2 bonuses.
See, where are we at with this bad boy? We should be up pretty nicely. 649. Well, I don't know about nicely, but it's up. Wow. Have you guys ever played this?
Nope.
Nope.
Skylar brings up a good point. Like, if you still like going to Costco, but you don't want to pay for the membership, have someone buy you a gift card. Those gift cards can be reloaded. And once you have it, you can get in still and buy what you need, but you don't have to pay the annual. And you can just reload that gift card whenever you want to get back in. Interesting.
Good idea. I also need to see, because my mom has a membership and my dad had it as a, I wonder if I'll have to ask my mom if she knows where my dad's card is, because then I can just use that and then actually give my mom some points. But that's a good idea. Go get a gift card and load that up. Is it just $25? Is that the max on that card?
No, you can load it up as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What if you go in with a $25 gift card that has $5 on it and you check out? Will they then let you use your Visa card?
Yeah, you could use a different card to pay.
Oh, perfect. And I get the points on my Visa card. Remember the days when when Costco didn't do Visa at all, and then they partnered and you had to have only the Costco Visa card that you could use in there, and then they opened it up all Visas? That was awesome.
No, it was American Express.
Oh, American Express, that's right. But then they switched over to Visa, but you had to use only that Visa, and then they opened it up to all Visas eventually. All right. Let's see how this guy's going.
Oh yeah,
here.
corporate Noah mentioned a good point. At most of the Costco's now, they have the scanners at the door. So when they scan it, they look at the picture on the card and they look at you, and if it doesn't match up, they deny you entry, and the membership can be revoked.
Wow, they have never done that to me here. So at least not yet. It's not in Oregon, not yet. But I'm gonna guess that now is the same way as it used to be for us here, right? Where you just walk in with your shopping cart, show up your Costco card and keep walking. They don't have anything where you go in and scan it like a TSA thing.
Yeah, in California, they have those scanners now, and they won't let you through until you scan and they take a good look at your face.
Can you move the graph on the right side of the slot?
All right, what's back there?
The round thing, you need to fill it up to get
It's
into
a
the
meter.
bonus.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to get it all the way to 48?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. And you got to get it in one hit, right? Within one spin?
Yeah. But when you get a quarter of the way, you get like the books.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm catching up on chats here. That kind of stuff, Bishel. What strategy is good to win $100 every day with $1,000? There's some other variables that you would have to answer. How much time are you willing to gamble every day? Stuff like that. Because that depends. If you're like, well, I want to make 100, or I want to make 100 every day, but I only want to play for 1 hour, then does my cat keep coming to the window, but then he keeps running away? That's 10%. So while that's that's at the top end for me of the aggressive side, definitely doable. $100. Just depends on how much time, right? You could do $1 double streets, but that's going to take you 100 spins, which sounds like a lot. But if you sit there and play 100 spins, it's one spin every 45 seconds. So it's really not much time to go in with $1 5 double streets, or 30 cents on 9 streets, or $1 outside bets, red or black, just standard martingale. But it'll take you sometimes 4, 5, 6 spins to make 1 unit. So it could take a little longer, or it could go a lot quicker. Unless you super martingale. If you want to do super martingale, which is double plus 1 unit, definitely go check your progressions and see how many that gives you on $1,000 to make sure you have plenty. If you're playing the outside bets, they've gone high on me before, so be very, very careful with that one. Impossible. Okay, is that 2 or 2-0? Oh, just 2. Okay, we're filling up. Madness. Harvest. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, 3 books. What? How come those didn't open up? Or how come those didn't do anything when we got 3? Was it because they have to be touching?
Yeah, I think you have to have connections.
Oh, I see. Got it. All right. Come on, get us up to 48. Eye open. Oh, there's 4. There's, 5. Okay, come on. Come on. Abomination. Oh, sweet. I think. Oh,
So
come
close,
on.
so
Are you
close.
fucking kidding me? After all that? Nothing? Oh, yeah. Free samples are the bomb. I don't even know what BJ's is. I'm assuming it's like a Sam's Club or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Sam Club. It's another Costco, pretty much.
Oh, I see. I'm with SoCal. We have a BJ's up here, but it's a restaurant. Okay, here we go. All right.
Does anybody remember the Fedcos back in the day?
The what?
Fedco.
Petco. Are they not here anymore?
No, Fedco. Fedco. They're the ones that came before Costco.
Oh, interesting. I don't remember Bedco. I don't remember
Nope.
Bedco.
Fed, like Federation.
Oh, Fedco. I've never even heard
Yeah,
of Fedco
Fedco.
either. All right, let's get into the lobby. Let's see if I can make a little bit of bucks back. Let's see. You know what? Let's do this. Let's chip at it a little bit and see if we can't get a little bit back at a time. Right? It's about 12 and a half. Right? 12.7. So let's see if we can't grab a little bit back at a time. Hit it, quit it. All right, we're just gonna we're not gonna wait. We're not gonna do any of that. We're just gonna go in. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna look to make 1,000 fast. So we're gonna go $500 units, bet 2 times, grab our 1,000, get out, and see if we can do that a couple times and at least cut this thing down by $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 here before we finish up today. Chocolate chip cookie dessert with ice cream. You know what? Costco's ice cream is actually, it's just like Dairy Queen. It's super smooth and creamy. I actually had it for the first time the other day, and I was impressed. It was nice and smooth. I was expecting it to be like some cheap, shitty, icy ice cream where it's kind of super watery and icy, like cheap shit, like Blue Bonnet ice cream. Which one of you here buys Blue Bonnet ice cream? I'm trying to figure out who buys that shit. Don't buy Blue Bonnet ice cream, okay? I don't even buy the Safeway brand ice cream if I can help it. Safeway signature ice cream. Umpqua or Tillamook. Those two, and that's about it. All right, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Actually, on this spin, my gut's telling me go 50,000. We're not going to do it, but my gut's saying go 50,000 on this. But I'm not going to do it. But my gut tells me. Let's see how accurate my gut is on big bets. Although it means nothing, the casino gods don't give a shit about what you think it is when you have a smaller bet. This is still a good bet, 2,500. Boom, we would have won 50,000 spin to win $10,000. All right, let's grab a second one. That would give us $1,000 and get out of here. Has all... I'm not sure I understand what Doman's saying. My neither. Has all the to choose from where he lives. Costco, Sam's Club. I'm assuming that you're saying like your nephew. That's what I'm going to guess you're going to say my nephew. Are you using push to talk, Doman? Are you using
His
like...
brother.
Are you using yeah. speech to text or voice to text or whatever. All right, we just got 1,000. We're gonna bump out of here. We're gonna wait until Discord says, but I'm gonna bump down to $25 units. Let me know when you guys are ready. Let's just do some quick and fast. Well, you guys choose what it is. Doesn't have to be quick and fast. Let's do the affiliate giveaways, and we're gonna go down to $10 today, guys. We're down pretty big, so we're gonna go down. And I'd like to, but I like doing the giveaways. I'd love to go and say, hey, you can't do a giveaway unless we, are in profit. But let me know when the affiliate giveaway is open and ready.
Okay, give me a second. Spinning the wheel.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Right next to that too, right, David? When I'm on my own and I'm not here and I do those big bets, like 30 to 50,000, I don't even stand here. I literally will spin it and I will leave. And sometimes I don't come back for 10 minutes. Then what I do is you see me like this. I'm like inching at my monitors just until I can see the graph. It's fucking insane. All right, good thing we didn't bet big, huh? All right, we're gonna just double up. God, this fucking stupid repeat your bets. How many times you gotta show us that, dickheads? Seriously, after you see one, put a check mark. Don't show me again. I know I can double my bets. People who make this software are idiots. Where do I find the French wheel? It's in evolution table on shuffle, my friend. But any of the casinos that have shuffle will probably have it. Just go into the evolution lobby under the roulette lobby and type in French and it should come up. No giveaways? All right, let's put a pause on giveaways for a second. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. But I'm gonna make a push here to try to catch up today. I am gonna make a push. So we're gonna have the table tournament Tuesday. What I'm gonna do is, and I was actually gonna hold the stream to 2 hours, but I think what I'm gonna do is at least go 3. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna play for 1,000, and then we'll go test a strategy either right here. Oh, this is 50 cent, but we'll go test a strategy real quick. Then we'll come back and go for another 1,000. And if we do that, or even 2,000, 6 quick sessions and we're there, right? All right, let's take a seat. My back's killing me. Oof, right next to that one. That's why I'm not going. I was going to go bigger, but I'm like, I don't want to go bigger because he's been hitting right next to that lane right there, the streets. What has been hitting? 29, 0, 12. But the last time he hit it was down there, so that worries me. Not that it statistically makes a difference, but I mean, over time, it's got to hit. So I just feel like it's got to hit now. A gambler fallacy, I get it. Yeah, let's grind it a little bit. I don't want to place a big bet. I was really tempted to go 50,000 on that one. And sure, I go, oh, fuck, I wish I would. But you know what? That's some scary shit. That's some scary shit. All right, let me know, Can, when it's ready.
I thought you said not to do it.
Oh, we're not going to do it. Yeah, so tell me it's not ready.
I canceled it already.
Okay, good. It's not ready. What's up, Bumless? All right, let's see if we can grab 2,000 and go test a strategy, then come back and do 2,000. If we can manage that 6 times in a row, we're done. We are finished. I mean, if you look at the last videos on the 1 million challenge, we're making $10,000 every, within under 30 minutes. Oh, fuck off, dude. All right, that's all right. We're going to play it just like it was, just like I did on the challenge. Now, he's hitting some doubles here. I don't know. How often is he going back to that? Look at 12, 9, 9. Kind of staying in the same area. I'm going to sit out for 1 or 2 spins and just see what he does. I'm going to sit out and see what he does. What's up, Shane Turner? So what does that mean in English, Ben? Or JT, what does that mean?
Jeez.
Oh. Shit happened.
Or like that bummer. Yeah.
Oh, shit happens. I'm gonna sit one more. Shit happens. You know, that'd be a great shirt or bumper sticker. Let's do that. Shit happens. Verbeek happens. All right, come on. Brilliant, right? Hits happen. They do, but more often, that's not the one we want. Hits are a good thing, right? Whacks happen. All right. See, sometimes it just doesn't even matter, right? Because now watch, we go in, and if he hits us, we're like, oh man, if I hadn't sat it out. All right, we're going 3x. We got a $7,500 bet. We lose on any of these bigger ones, like at this level, we'll just be done. I'm gonna go test strats for the rest of the episode, and I'll just make my peace with it. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I don't think this dealer's bad. I think overall this dealer's been okay for us. He just opted to go when I decided to go up. He just happened to go there. So I think he's been okay for us. I really do. All right, here we go. Let's go. We'll get it back. We're going to get it back, fellas. Thank you, Just That. We're going to get it back, okay? Let's go. Come on. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Okay, so if we could get, we need this one and one more, because I bumped it up to 500. This would get us that $500 profit, because I tripled up for 2 spins if we're lucky enough to win here. No! Oh my God. Okay, we're done. We're at 190. That's fine. Let's go test strats. We're out of this. I mean, just not having the good luck today. Just not having a good luck today. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. Oh well. Let's go test another. Let me see what this other strat is, fellas, ladies and gents. Let's go check it out. Maybe we'll come back if I feel like there's another dealer and I'm feeling good about it. Who knows what I'll do? All right. Let's see. This one, MDM, are you here? Is MDM still here? Or did MDM go to bed? Did he say he was going to bed?
No,
MDM,
I just typed.
Okay, he submitted one called Building Streets. Bet 1 unit on 3 streets starting at first street. Leave out the street if the number was hit in the last 3 spins. If you win, rebet. If you lose, add 1 unit on 3 more streets and double. Okay, so this is pretty much just, so this is a riff on spread your streets. If you lose again, add 2 units. Okay, so listen, bet 1 unit on 3 streets, but you don't put it on the last streets to hit. Leave out the street if the number was hit in the last 3 spins. So you're playing, you're getting off of those. You're playing actually, so this is like Plague. If you win, rebet. If you lose, add 1 unit on 3 more streets and double again. That's not quite written, I think, the way that he means it. If you lose, add 1 unit on 3 more streets and double again. I think you're meaning add another street, add 1 unit and double it, or do you just want that 1 street to match and add 1 unit, then double the whole thing? Because that's how it's written, MDM, that you want to add a street, match it to the other streets, add 1 unit to just that street and double the whole thing again. So 1 street you have has more on it. Is that what you're wanting? Is that what your intention was on this? Yeah, I know. Of course, right? Of course there are wins now. Man, we fucking lost 20 grand in this session. All right, MDM, come on. Come on. Oh. So slow. All right, we're just going to play it. I'm just going to play it. I don't think that's the way it's... You add, match, and double. Okay, so that's what I thought. The way you wrote it is not indicative of that. 36. Okay, so we're going to do 3 streets. We're going to start here. Just as long as these weren't in any of the 3, you can pretty much go wherever you want. 3 streets. All right, here we go. So it's basically spread your streets. So yeah, you're just basically adding martingaling, adding and martingaling, except 2 more units. All right, so that's a loss. If you lose, add 1 unit on 3 more streets and double again on 3. Add 1 unit on 3 more streets. Okay, so we go this and we add another 3 streets. And we add a unit. And we double. All right. No, I'm just giving you a bad time, brother. I just need to chime in faster, man. I need to chime in faster if I have questions. All right, 29. All right. If you lose, add 2 units to 3 more streets. Okay, so we're gonna rebet. That's 2 units. We're gonna match that, add 2 more units, which 50-cent units. So we're gonna add $1. And we're gonna martingale that bad boy. All right, now unfortunately I still have my graph because I still want to see how far we're down. Yeah, your guys' listen, your guys' second, third, fourth, fifth language, you guys are like 10 million times better. First of all, you're 10 million times better than a lot of Americans' first language. All right, I don't know how much that got us. I don't know what the profit was on that. Let's see. If you win, start with 1 again. All right. We're gonna go back to base bet. 1, 2, 3, and we'll see. Yeah, if you want to do something, Avi, I mean, you can do that with the 6 streets. You want to just keep betting the 6 streets on the last numbers that hit. All right, there we go. There's a win right off the bat. But now we can't do that street. So we're just going to do 1, 4, 10. Jumping around it because you're not supposed to do the last 3 streets. I can pull up the graph. Unfortunately, you know what? Unfortunately, oh, did I clear it? Okay, I must have cleared the graph. Good. Okay, here we are. Let me pull the graph out. All right, good. I thought I left it there. Normally I'll leave my graph, but I know I'm down 20 grand, so I know I'm down pretty. Look at that. Not a fucking 1 through 6 the whole time now since he hit that last 6. That prick cocksucker. All right, here we go. I'm gonna rebet it. We're gonna add 3 more streets, add a unit, and double. Then we'll do that with this one, and so we'll end up adding 3 more streets after this one. If I think I didn't see how far you keep going. If you lose, if you lose again, add 2 units to 3 more streets. Okay, this time we got to add 2 units if we lose, so $1. And okay, then after that, you just start martingaling the hell out of it. All right, so we got to add 2 units, which is $1. So we're gonna match it. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna add $1. And we're gonna double the whole thing. Okay, let's go. All right, good night, JT. What's up, Robert? What's up, Alfredo? All right. Let's see how this goes. We should switch down here. He's been hitting these high numbers really, really high. Look at that. Bug. He's been hitting these really high numbers. 31, 31, 35, 29, 34, 36, 32. My question is, where was this shit when we just wanted a couple big bets? All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, another hour and a half, brother. Another hour and a half and you're out. All right, because now it's just straight up martingaling until you recover. All right. There. Oh, fuck. Oh, hole finder. Fucking hole finder. So the problem I have, well, I mean, it's not a problem, but now we're playing 9 streets, right? So now we're going to have to double and keep it at that double. And it's going to take us, I don't know, what are we making out here? 20, 40, 60, $72. So at $72 profit, we're going to need 3 hits, which I think is reasonable on, 27 number coverage. All right, come on. 10. All right. Phew, I saw that load number. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, let's go. Let's get 3 hits here and boom. I think we got kind of unlucky on this one. I think this one could do okay. It's spread your streets. But I'm not sure. I don't really like starting with 3 streets. My version of spread your streets, you start with 6 streets. I just think 3 streets, first of all, you have a base bet on it. So if you do hit it at the beginning, you're not making that much anyway. I would rather have at least 6 streets, right? Half of the wheel, half of the whole numbers covered rather than only 9 numbers, a quarter of it. There we go. There's a hit. And I haven't really been following the, I don't know if on recovery, if you're supposed to still switch that whole thing, MDM. I don't know if it, like, right now, were you moving these streets like over to other places, or do you just leave it at that point? Or do you keep pulling off the ones that just hit? Because I'm just leaving it, but are you supposed to pull it off the ones? Because then I would have to pull the 10 street and the 1 street. So let me know if you're supposed, I'm just curious. Do you keep pulling off and you never place it? I don't know. It's probably in your sheet somewhere. I don't really see it. Oh, fuck off. Wow. Sorry, I don't buy into the, you guys know me. I don't subscribe with this if it hit last. It's not any worse. That's the good news for you, but it's absolutely not any better. And to me, it just overcomplicates that you have to sit there and pay attention. It does no better. I mean, it just depends on the session, right? Look at here. We got 9 and 9 here. So, I mean, all right, there's a hit. We're going to need 3 of these, 2 of these. Let's get 2 of these. Ooh, this is a $432 bet. Zam. I mean, we all have our quirks that we like in a game, whether it's based on our experience. I get it. I mean, we all have it, even me. But at least when I do mine, I do it. It's sort of in jest for me. I know that it means nothing. Just like waiting the first 2 spins or sit. I mean, it just depends on that luck. Look, that dude, I waited out. I was betting small. As soon as I go in $500, $2,500 bet, he whacks me, All right, look at that. We're back to coverage. All right, you know what we're going to do. So that was 6 and 7. Someone write that down, admins. 6 and 7 with the $55 profit. I think we started with 50 cents bets. I'm not sure. All right, 55.50 was 6 and 7. Let's see how that compares. I'm going to go with spread your streets. Yeah, goalpost, right? Exactly. Goalpost, that's my quirk. I feel like 0, 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, 36 are just like super unlucky for me. Yet, when I play, oftentimes I leave those open. All right, here we go. I think, yeah. So we're going to start off with 50 cents. If you guys are not familiar with this, it is spread your streets. We start out with 6 streets. You can put whatever 6 streets you want, but they need to be consecutive. They need to be together. You can't spread them out because we're going to be using double streets in between them. All right, boom, there's a hit. All right. I think I've only busted on this once, I think. You're all right, man. It worked out. I don't dislike that strategy. I see the value. Like I said, the only thing I would change is instead of going 3 like you were doing, I like going 6. That's fair, Dave. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you could theoretically, the problem I've had with that when I've sat there and thought about it is you keep going down the hole, then going, okay, well, 24 numbers, it's not worth going 3 extra numbers to pay whatever. Now I double it. I stay at 6 and I double it. Then you start thinking, well, is 5 double streets worth it to go to just cover another 3 numbers, right? So then I'm thinking at 24 numbers, why not just go 21 numbers, right? I mean, you can make that argument either way. You can make an argument, but and it comes down to personal preference. I have had shit luck with 2 dozens. So, you know, no, you were supposed to hit that 17. All right, here we go.
Oh, Brent.
Yep.
I think what it is with 9 streets, you have to put a minimum of 9 units, but with 2 dozens, you only need to put a minimum of 2 units. Whereas, like in your scenario of going down to 21 numbers, you would still need to put down 7 units as opposed to 2 units.
I don't think that's what he's meaning. I think he's meaning strictly, I see what you're meaning. That you can bet lower because the number of units is only 2 units versus having to put, fuck off, this dick. Look at this end-to-end bullshit again. I see what you're saying, and I would agree with that. I would 100% agree with that. But I think he's meaning like he just doesn't think the payout that you get by getting extra 3 number coverage is worth the lower payout. But it is a consideration when you look at strategies, and if you're trying to find the smallest you can do, then definitely playing the outside bets is the way to go.
Exactly, like you say.
You dick! God, this guy's... I fucking can't stand this guy. Oh my God. Wowza.
This is crazy.
This guy has just been running around us. Man.
But yeah, like you said, progressions are life.
Yep,
the more you can have, the better.
All right, come on, give us a hit. We're gonna need 2 hits. We're gonna need 2 inside hits. These pay more. The inside wins. The goalpost wins pay less because they're only flanked on one side. Fuck you! Damn. Man, we should have been playing where we're just leaving these open, right? I'm just gonna stick with it here. So Dave says you don't have bad luck on 2 dozens. Dave, I love you, brother, but you're speaking completely out of ignorance. You have no clue what kind of luck I've had. You have no idea what kind of luck I've had. Where are you getting your data from? Where are you getting that statement from? Finally, a win. We're going to need a couple of these. There we go. We're going to need 1 more. And I do like this because 2 wins in the middle here get you into profit. 2 wins right here. You could theoretically pull your bets back down. I don't really... You mean Roulette Espanol? I'm just gonna... We'll just keep testing some stuff out. We'll go test the next strategy out. So that was MDM. I don't dislike it. I think I would just make 1 change, which was I would be covering 6. But then it's pretty much this. Progressions are slightly different. Oh my God, this fucking prick. Oh. Don't type mean stuff to the dealers, all right? I mean, I'm joking when I'm calling him prick. He's just spinning the fucking ball. We're just getting seriously. He just happens to have this funky pattern. Look at this, 334, 335, 32. I mean, come on. All right, let's go. All we're asking for is a middle number. There we go. All right, look at how high that gets us. Look how high that gets us. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat it. We should be bringing the bet way back down, but I'm going to do it. He's a funky dude. Yeah. We have not had a double tap on the second dozen. It went 14. He's only hit the second dozen 3 times, 14, 15, and 13, and 19. And he hasn't hit it twice in a row at all. We do have a little bit of extra. If we hit an end, we should be able to recover nicely. If we hit an end. Wow. Wow, Batman. Unfucking real. Wow. Yeah, this dude is a cold-blooded assassin, that's for sure. Some days, and this is one of those days. This is one of those days. Those anti-AOB, yeah, they're like, we saw you won a bunch of money pretty quickly last week. We're gonna take it away now. Oh, I saw that 33 and I was gonna be like, fuck off, but look at that. You keep martingaling and you hit SI. This one hit recovery at that point. So this is kind of nice that the deeper you go as you keep martingaling, the better it does. All right, we definitely lost that one. How many spins did we have on MDM's strat? What was it, 6 and 7 or something?
Yeah, it was 6 and 7 with $55 profit.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to catch that. So, see, I like this strategy, so I have to like MDMs. But like I said, I would switch MDMs to. I think if we had gone up to that way. All right, so this will be our last one. And we'll move on. This next one is coming from Rod Handler. Step 1, 1-4 double street, 10-13 double street, 28-31 double street in a corner. All right, so he's basically doing 3 double streets in a corner. Bet that's not covered. 1-4 double street, $2 on the 10-13, $2 on it. All right, we'll see how that goes. All right, there we go. That was our final play. So nowhere clear. That was an unusually shitty thing for us. So he's doing 1-1-1, 1-4, 10-13 double streets, 28-31 double street, and the 18-21 corner. All right, this is from Rod Handler. It's called 3 doubles, 1 corner. Rod, are you here? You guys need to be a little bit more fucking creative with your names. I'm gonna call this one 3 doubles in 1 corner. All right, we hit it there. Nice. All right, let's go. Avi, if you want me to do something, get into Discord and think. I already have a bunch of strategies that I'm testing today. I'm not taking member suggestions today, but I appreciate it. And I hate those. No, the problem with the ones you're choosing, Avi, is I hate that thought. We were just talking about it, right? Choosing the last 6 numbers that hit as if that's going to make any fucking difference over playing that over time. It doesn't. And I will stake good money and play you head to head on it to prove that doesn't happen. All right, good. We hit again. Instead of 6th Street, why not use red or black? Because it changes the the progressions, because I'm putting double streets. How do you do the double streets, Sky, if you use red and black? How do you add that double street layer? Because absolutely, 6 streets, 18 numbers. It's the same as the outside bets, no doubt. No doubt. Exactly, Mr. Visuals. I just, and if people want to do it because it makes them feel better or something, they makes them, I mean, that's cool. The good news is you don't have any less of a chance. That's what my point is. If you choose to do something like, hey, follow the last 7, Follow or go back. Some people I've seen that say go back 13 numbers and do the last, whatever. If you feel good about it, do it. The good news is, the bad news is you're not going to have any better chance than just whatever. The good news is you're not going to have any worse chance. So do it. If you like to overcomplicate stuff, do it. I don't like the strategy that Avi's proposing, because you kind of constantly move where you're placing that in. All right, now this gets a little different here, gang. Now we're gonna go rebet it, and we put 2 units on the corner. No, 2 units on the 10, 2 units there, and 2 units there. So you leave 1, 1, 2, 2. If we lose again, right? I mean, this is long. You know what? I think I need to go read it. I don't even know if... I think this might be like a positive progression. This might be what you do if you win. I'll have to go check real quick. I might be playing this completely wrong. But it's working. Let's see if I'm playing this completely wrong. 1821 and the 1-4. I'm going to go read that real quick and see what that says. All right. And what do we call these? There we go. We call this one corner. All right, let's rebet this. All right. Go back to step 1 if lose a spin. Go, okay. So this is positive progression, so I played it wrong. So he wants you to go up each step, and then if you lose, you go all the way back to step 1. And you stay at step 1 if you keep losing. All right, so that's a win. So since we won that, now we're going to go up to the next step. Da-da-da, and we do 2 units on the 1013 and 2 units on the 2831. If we win that, we go back to step 1. And if we win that, we go to... Okay. And then if we get to step 5, so we basically go step 1, step 2, step 1, step 2, then you move forward. So you're going to go, step 1 is 1 unit. Step 2 is these two have 2 units. Step 3 is go back to 1 unit everything. Like right now, we're going to go back on a win. We're going to go up to step 3, which is going back to base bet. Right? 1-4, 10-13, 18-21. So now we're back down to base bet. That's step, what's that? Yeah, that's step 3. If we win this one, we repeat it where we put 2 units on these 2. And then basically the next step after that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 5 is we put 2 units on everything. I don't know. Fuck. This is step 3. So let's see if we win. We do win. So we're on step 4. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. There we go. If we win this one, everything gets 2. And if we win that one, everything gets 2, and these 2 get 3. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm made up. I'm up at 190,000. I didn't honestly, when I was trying to play for taxes, I was really worried. I wasn't sure that I could grab $100,000. 90,000 is what I was going for. I didn't know if I could grab 90,000 in a week. I know some of you guys do it routinely, but I was just like, it takes one bad bet. Okay, now we go up to 2 units, everything. Right, 2 units on everything. And if we win this, this will get 3 units. So this will get another 50 cents if we win this one. Then we start all over again. So far, so good. All right. Let's go. All right, that's a loss. So now we start all over again. All right, 1, 1, 1, 1. We didn't hit the corner, did we? This pays 8 to 1. These pay 5, so you definitely want to hit these right here. Someone said crash busted again today. Really? Must watch game. Where can you find the virus strat? That's a good question. We don't have the virus strat. I don't think we have the virus strat documented anywhere. We can certainly do that. We can certainly work on document, put it in. I'll put it into the roulette strategies later. How's that? So get into Discord and get into roulette strategies, and I'll put it in there. What's up, Peter? Welcome, brother. So crash busted again. Wow.
I think the strategy that gave birth to virus is in roulette strategies somewhere, just under a different name.
Really?
Yeah. It was a. Yeah, I forgot what the name. I'll look for it.
Hmm.
Are you sure?
There we go. All right, what did we have up there? Rebet. Well, we were supposed to actually add a second unit to these. Good thing we didn't, because it would have lowered the profit level right there. So to me, that's the downside of this strategy is when you're doing a positive progression, but you're only doing partials, every time you hit these, it's less money. And you keep increasing, but after this one, you go back down to base, because this is progression 2. So this is positive progression. So, all right, that's
Okay,
a good
I
hit
found
right there. So now we're going to 3, which is back down to base. 28.31. Step 3 is back down to base. Right? Yep. Step 4 is back to the 2 here that have the doubles, or no, excuse me, it's this one and this one. These 2 streets have doubles. Step 5, everything becomes doubles, and step 6, you add 1 unit. You keep it all at the 2. You keep it all at the 2 units, and then this one gets 3 units. All right, nope, that's a loss. We go all the way back down and start all over again. Here we go. I mean, the good news on these types are that when you lose, you're going all the way down to base bet. It can slow the losing down, and it seems like the recovery did pretty decent. I have no how many. This guy's saying how many. Brent, fun fact: if you played dense streets, how many progressions do you think would be needed for a 1-hit recovery on a 10 streets? Well, on a 5 streets, you need 5x, right? You need a 5x to get 1-hit recovery. All right, what did we hit there? So now we add these up to 2. So on a 5 double streets, it's 5x on the first loss, right? Is a 1-hit recovery. So if you go 10, which is basically the same thing except you're splitting it, right? So it should be a 5x, right? Is that right? Yeah. Because you're actually putting 2 units down instead of 1 unit. So you'll still need a 5x on the first one. If you're talking about like if you lose like 3 in a row, oh my goodness. All right, back down to base. I could totally see this one stair stepping down though. We'll give it just a few more spins here and see how it goes. Has anyone done the inspect trick where dice where you can do 99%? What's the inspect trip?
That doesn't really do anything besides just lose your money.
What is the inspect trick?
So on dice, when you the win chance, the highest you can have is 98. But if you do that inspect trick, you can do it. You can change it to 99%. But from what I know, that 99% will make it every single time you lose. Though you won't win, you will lose.
Oh, interesting.
So it's a way to wager where it's like you get 100% of your wager, if that makes sense. So like if you have like $5 or something, it will always give you that amount of whatever that $5 would be if you lost it all. So it's like $500 or something.
I see.
For that $5.
Got it. But it's gonna make you lose?
Yeah, you're never gonna get a win, so it just automatically always makes you lose. So no matter what your percentage, or not percentage, but like your starting bet is, it's literally just lose until you have no more money, which is like, let's just say $5, and the base for that is every $1 is $100 wager. So for $5, you're gonna get $500 wager.
Got it. We're on the third progression, by the way, which means we bring it back down to everything just has 1 unit. Everything just has 1 unit. All right. Turn the heater on. So nice outside. Man, it's gorgeous. How was your meeting, Brad?
It was good. Tricky request from the client, but
A what?
yep. Tricky request.
Tricky
Oh my god, I
request
can't
from the
talk right.
client. Got it.
Can't talk right now. Sorry. Tricky request from my client. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's so weird. They wanted to look at like today's Wednesday's performance versus last week's Wednesday's performance, or they want to look at this Wednesday's performance of this fiscal week versus last Wednesday's performance of last fiscal week of last year. I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, this is a request that's never been asked before, and it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like last week of this year versus last week of Wednesday of this year as an example versus Wednesday of last year on the same week. I mean, like, that doesn't even make sense because sometimes their fiscal weeks don't even align that way. It was a very weird request, so I need to get like more information from the media team just to make it more clear. But yeah.
All right. So we went 1, 2, you double it up, 1, 2. Now we add 2 to everyone. And if we win this one, then we add. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is step 5. If we win step 5, then step 6 is adding 1 more unit here. These end up with 3. These end up with 2. All right, let's go. Nope, that's a whack. So we were almost all the way to the very end, and now we got to come all the way back. We're gonna go through it one more time. 1821. I don't think it's a bad strategy. I don't know if I buy into that progression that he has. I don't know. I wonder what the rhyme or reason is that he has by adding the thing, and I don't know. I don't know. Yassine says you were over 200. What the heck? Did you lose 10K? No, Yassine, I didn't lose 10K. You silly? I didn't lose 10K. I lost 20K. I was at 210. All right. Here we go. We stay at base because we have not won.
Why did he lose?
Because the dealer spun the ball and put it where I wasn't. That's why.
Brent, you did
Daniel's
DJ
right.
more when I was
you
gone.
missed the biggest
I knew
giveaway.
I knew you couldn't resist yourself from more DJing when I was on my call. I knew you wouldn't resist. There's no way.
But I stopped. Oh my God,
Sure.
we lost again. Look at this thing going down,
For now.
down. Charlie, for now, for sure, for now.
Next thing you know, this evening at like 2 a.m. my time. Oh, guys, look! I made 20K back.
Next thing you know, that bet could pop up on your screen in 3 minutes. Who knows? You never know. It's a box of fucking chocolates. Right? Yeah, it was a huge giveaway, my friend.
Yeah,
You missed
20K
it.
giveaway to the casino.
Yeah, to the casino. It was a huge giveaway to this casino. All right, there's a good win. But our bets are so low again that it doesn't really matter. All right, we're going to add one more. Let's see if we can recover on this, baby. And see what happens. 50K bet incoming. It could, but I don't got a good vibe with her. So I don't know. After those losses, I just honestly, I don't have a good vibe. I don't have a good feel. When I bet the 50s, usually at least I have a pretty good feeling about it. I don't have a good feeling. I don't feel good about that. Now, if something changes and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling like this is the bet. Honestly, though, after this 16, I felt like I wanted to do 2 in a row. I felt good about it, but I didn't do it because I'm just not going to do it. I'm at 190. I'm in a really good spot. Oh, we lost again. Damn. All right, this is our final run at recovery. And then we're calling it quits. I mean, we're kind of getting bad luck because we're at 22 units, right? 18, 19, 22. Yeah, we're at 22 units coverage, 22 number coverage. So the coverage is okay. The coverage is fine. I just not sold on this funky progression. Yeah, some days just aren't your days, and you just got to stop. I mean, this last week, those were my days. I mean, I was absolutely crushing it this whole week. On some respects, I wasn't. I kept losing a fucking $10,000 bet on every session and having to go to $50,000, but at least I won those $50,000. The wheel doesn't care who you are. Very true, Bjorn. No doubt. But the reality is just some days you have shitty luck days where it just piles, right? It just piles on. The shitty luck is just piling on. And this is one of those days where it's just piling on. So if I feel like, I mean, look at her. She hasn't hit that low number forever. Damn, she's hitting all highs. But right now, when I just start thinking about it, I'm like, ugh, my stomach goes into roll. I don't even want to do it. So I'm not going to. I mean, I felt pretty good back here after the 16, after she hit these doubles, and then she didn't hit it for these. I was like, it was one of the 16s. I think maybe it was after the second 16. I was like, go, 2 in a row. And could have easily hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. Five double streets as the last 2 dozens that hit, and then a double street out of the last dozen. Oh, there's good. That's a better hit there. But because we loaded up these streets, the profit is less. All right, we go back down to base. I mean, I suppose if you want to play a long time and just kind of grind, this is not a bad strategy. I think if you can go up, but you come down. I think it's not a bad strategy if you're just looking to get some wager amount, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I fully understand how you're describing that. Let's see. Let me read it again. I play 5 double streets as the last 2 dozens that hit, and then a double street out of the last dozen. You just said as the last 2 dozens that hit, and then a double street out of the last dozen. I don't think you wrote that like you meant to write that. The way I'm reading what you're saying is they covered the 2 with the 5 double streets. They covered 4 double streets on the ones that have not hit yet. And then it covered 1 street on the one that did hit. That's what I think. I think that's what you're saying. And the easiest way to say, if that's true, you just say you cover one double street in the dozen that just hit, and then you cover the double streets in the last 2 dozens, in the 2 dozens that didn't hit, or the rest of the other dozen. Oh my God! All right, this no. I definitely, no offense again. I mean, if it works for you, play it. This is not. I don't like this strategy. I don't like this strategy in terms of the progression. I think this is a funky progression, and I just don't like it. It's too hard to get back up in recovery, and then when you do, because you're taking a chance, you keep building up like on step 5 and 6, and you lose on those, and those are big losses, and then you're going all the way back down to base bet. It does say you're supposed to leave after 4 losses, true, but that's very true. That would mean you were down anyway. All right, there we go. We're going to do it my way now. We're going to flat bet on wins, and we are going to increase on losses. Okie dokie. And I'm not going to add extras to any of these. We're just going to go, because this already pays 8 to 1. These pay 5 to 1. So this is sort of your banger number right there already. Oh, is that what he's meaning? Which is the same thing, right? 5 double streets, 2 units on a dozen, 2 units on a dozen, and 1 unit on a... All right, we're just going to play this my way. Okay, thank you, SoCal. Fuck, Sky. You need to, like, I don't know. I know there's a community college in your area. Please go to that community college and ask them, you want to take a speech class, a writing class, take something. And I'm just giving you shit, but in reality, I don't know if I've known anybody that has such a terrible time writing out instructions or describing shit. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. 35, that's a loss. Now we're gonna just, I don't even know what the progressions are supposed to be here for 22, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna double plus a unit. We're gonna 3x these bets. We're gonna 3x these bad boys. So the next bet would be $4.50 on each one. That's true, that's true. That's true, SoCal. That's true. That's very true. Out there, they have a teacher, you know, a little tiny school that they all walk to, and the teacher is Miss Beetle. All right, now we're 3xing again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. He does. He knows the difference between a Russell potato, a golden, red potatoes. Oh, yeah. 10. All right, that's a hit. Look at that. 1 hit. We're all the way back up and in profit. Let's do it one more time. 1 hit and you're back up in profit. What's up, Hoffy? What's up, Mini Baker? It's his 3rd written language. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his first 2 at all. Tater tots. All right. Let's see if we play this again. We're going to start it all over. I'll bet you if I played that now, granted, my bets get bigger, far bigger. So that's the downside, right? That's the downside to this, is your bets are going to get way bigger. You don't even have to triple up. I'm going to triple up. You could do a double up and hope for a win. So it would be interesting to see what would happen if you just win up. No, that wouldn't work if you go up 1 unit, because basically you're covering just under 2 dozens, right? What did we say? 22 numbers, 18, 19, 21. Yeah, 22 numbers. So So a triple up, just like on 2 dozens, if you 3x, you get it back up and prop. Yeah, you know what love is, huh? All right, let's go. 27. That's another whack. All right. Double at $1.50. You made some good coin today? What did you make, Coffee? How much did you make and what were you playing, brother? I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad you did. What did you make? Share with the class. Oh my gosh. Hole finder. All right. What do we got? 450 on there? And 50 cents. All right. $54 bet. We hope it hits the corners. 17, 18, 20, 21. You made $13 doing what? Was there a preface to that? I don't even know what Sky's talking about. Yep, I made 13. So Brad, show me the way. What? Oh my God. Look at her go. All right, what do we got there? What is that? 1350? We're just gonna go 15. I'm not gonna try to put 1350 on there.
Are you
at all.
referring to dice when you said Brad showed me the way?
I don't know. He said something out of the fucking blue. I don't see any preface to what the fuck he's talking about. And then he just said something.
Playing dice, yeah, okay.
Fuck off! This fucking dealer. God damn. All right, we're at 336. I'm not going to triple up this time. Not going to triple up. This would just get us pretty much back just a little bit above the previous loss. Yeah, see, this is what you guys were saying. So this is only 2 numbers less than 2 dozens. So for those of you saying, I don't think it's worth it, Dave Verbeek and SoCal, you guys can have this shit. It's all yours. It's all yours. Finally, a fucking win. We're going to go way down now. Yeah, you guys can definitely have these lower coverage numbers. All right. Let's go to 200
What strategy is this? What strategy is this, Brent?
What?
What strategy is this?
What did they call it? He calls it
I'm surprised you're playing with 25 units.
3 doubles and 1 corner. Another really creative name. No, I'm not. I was down and it was a huge bet. So I won, and instead of keeping it there, I'm going to bring it down. Boom. There we go. Got back in recovery. Finally. Zam. That was
I'm just saying,
miserable.
I'm surprised you did big. I'm surprised you had bigger unit sizes, like 25 apiece. Damn.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. It started out at 50 cents, but we lost so many times.
Oh shit!
That
Really?
down here-
Oh, that escalated.
See, it was down at a $248 bet, which was whatever it was, $60. And then we won
Right.
one. I didn't want to leave it at that high, so at least I brought it instead of 240
Of
or
course.
whatever the bet. It was actually higher. That was 300 something. I brought it down to 200. That's the only reason, because we had 22 numbers covered. She just kept hitting us. I mean,
Oh wow.
2 doesn't suck donkey. But now, I mean, you look at this. Sometimes you look at this and you go, man, that's pretty good. All right, let's play 2 dozen. Let's play 2 dozen here for a second. Yeah, the difference, Dave Verbeek, between me blowing the $20,000 is I'm just betting that high, right? That's not the same. You're comparing things 2 different ways. I lost that literally in just a couple spins. So that's not a fair comparison. If I were to put you know, $5,000 on each of these dozens, I could easily get this dealer. God damn it. All right, we're gonna 3x it. This dealer. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Call her Smiley. Da-da-da-da-da. But you know, it's whatever works for you and whatever you like. Like I said, it's got to kind of match your personality and what you prefer. And your experience, right? That's going to dictate a lot. You have some bad experiences. Like I have never really done too well with 2 dozen. I've been trying more. And if you watch some of the videos, I've been trying to do 2 dozen more and more. I definitely don't mind them doing with a really low amount. All right, there we go. All right, let's just stick with it. We're just gonna stick with it. All right, let's play it this way. We're gonna play follow the winner on the first or third, but the second dozen will always stay I know you do, Dave. I know you are. The second dozen will always be there. So if it hits first dozen, we will leave the second alone, but we'll flip this over to the first dozen. In my experience, that doesn't make a difference either. I mean, look at that last dealer, that guy who was hitting end to end, following us, right? Literally just following me as I'm changing my bets. So let's go. You're 0 and 6 on bankrolls when I try 9 streets. Ouch. Yeah. So Cal, I want you, next time you try it, I want you to change it. I want you to do centipede 1, 2 losses. You switch it over to centipede 4. So you're flipping the 3 streets that open. Try that sometime and tell me how you do. Unless you've already done that, then forget about it. All right. Yeah. I was hoping, and overall, if we had been playing down here, we would be doing overall. We would have lost on the 0. Look at that. This whole fucking thing would have only been on the 0. That's the only time we would have lost if we had left these 2 streets open. That's my luck, right? Sometimes it's just a matter of when you hit the table. It's just a matter of when you hit the table. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm hoping, I think what will be interesting is if like Casino Matchmaker takes me up on the challenge and Roulette Master, I think from what maybe, I haven't really seen it too much, but I think he likes a 9 street positive progression. Do any of you guys know, is that his go-to strat is 9 street positive progression? No clue?
I'm not sure. No clue.
I don't watch those other jokers.
Every time you play big, you lose, huh? I mean, every time, at least this whole last week, every time I've bet big, I've won. Marketing products, 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's a win. All right, we're doing well right now. We're going to keep at it. And I think what I would do, oops, didn't mean to do that. I think what I would do with 2 dozens is if I lost like on 3, I would wait. I would wait until it at least hits down here again. Not that that statistically does anything, but it just keeps you out of it hits the first dozen 10 times. Time for the 50K bet. No, now I'm scared. I thought about doing it back here, but now that she hasn't hit it in so long, that just means it's destined to hit it when I go in. Oh, see, right next to the 5, I would have had a heart attack. Yep, we're going to go all in on Andar Bahar. That is our route to recovery. Oh, normally he's not into positive progressions? Oh, because I saw a comment he made on somebody and he said he prefers positive progressions in that comment because he says it limits your risks and gives you higher payouts. So at least on that comment he made on the video that I just saw, I think it might have been my video or it was the one after that. Go check it out. Casino Matchmaker. He also plays on Shuffle. We are crushing it right now. We're just going to stay right where we at. Like I said, I have not had good luck, but this year I said I'm going to force myself to play it more, and maybe it might just work out really. Maybe I'll get a bunch of sessions like this where I'm 6-2, and which is right exactly where we are supposed to be at statistically. Actually, exact mathematically, we're slightly ahead. But oh, you've seen him only play mostly negative progressions. Okay. And our Bahar is the shit. Yeah, it's absolute shit. It is 100% shit. Oh, was he commenting on your comment, Simmons, about the positive progressions? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens whenever it goes back. But I'll ask him to submit his favorite strat, and I'll invite him. He can either come on and play it himself, or I'll have somebody else play it on his behalf. But it'll be on the same wheel. We're both on shuffle, so we can both play it on shuffle. And play it here on the French table. You can still play on the French table, by the way. If you're playing 9 double streets, you can play on the French table and take advantage. You're going to put 6 units on high or low, and then cover 3 other streets that aren't covered by that high and low. Look at this. We are crushing it. We are absolutely crushing it. You off work now, Brad?
I'm still working, but I'm doing a little bit of research right now, so nothing crazy. Why, you want me to hop on something? You want to do something?
I just wonder. All of Casino Matchmaker's recent videos were deleted from his channel. Oh, so because he got that strike. Yeah, he got that strike. So it's a wise move to get anything off that has the shuffle, which is probably,
Yeah.
I'm just guessing that's what it is.
Probably. I mean, he doesn't... I mean, yeah. There's nothing else I can think of.
Yeah. MDM says, how long is your plan today? How long am I playing today? I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a little bit. It's so nice. I have a washing machine that is backed up with water, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why it's not draining. What's up, Diego? What's up, Diego? Gosh, why weren't we playing 5 double streets? Why wasn't she here when we had 1 through 6 open, right? She just won't hit that 4. See, this is baiting me, and I'm not going to fall for it. They're just going, come on, bet this big, because she hasn't been hitting it, but it just fell between the 2 and 4, so I smell it. The water pump, I maybe it's only a 1-year-old. It better not be the water pump, because if it is, I wouldn't know how to fix it. I'm gonna have to look up online or something, or get the manual if I kept the manual, and see if there's a filter for the water. And how to find it if there is something, and like, let's say something got in there, a bunch of hair, I don't know. Damn, look at her. All right, we're going double with 1 more. Man, I've been so tempted to go big and leave this open.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, I know. I know you are.
Chomping at the bit. I feel like a horse at the racetrack when they're still in the gates, right? Waiting just to, like, let it open up. Open it up. Man alive. Actually, he just messaged me not too long ago.
Who?
Let's see what Matchmaker. Let's see what he said. Wow. It says he's been hit.
So it's a strike, not even a warning?
No, I believe he got a warning like a month ago.
Oh. That means you can't upload anything for a week? It's just like us now, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That's
He
one strike.
can't be on YouTube for a week.
Damn. Well, there goes that tournament.
Yeah.
Was there a prize attached to it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because the other one did.
I'm gonna ask him. He says he removed the links. At first I thought it was a link, so I removed all of those. Didn't have any trouble. Now I've just been hit with a newly uploaded video that had nothing in the description at all.
But now he cannot appeal anything if he deleted a video.
Right. He might have already appealed it. That's normally when you appeal it, it's really fast. It literally comes back almost right away and says, eh.
Right, but you can't delete a video. I
Right,
mean,
correct. If you
I mean,
delete it, then,
afterwards,
you lose your
maybe.
appeal.
Yeah. Friend, you like I think these are called fava beans I'm eating. You like fava beans?
Fava beans. I've had them. I don't think I've had them in a long time, but I think I do. Pretty much, I like all beans. I'm trying to think if there's a bean I don't like. I mean, one of my favorite
It's
soups
green.
is split pea soup.
Actually, no, they're not fava beans. They're a little bit different. I'm trying to remember what these are. They're really small.
And how do you eat them?
You just peel the outside shell and you eat the inside of it. Just raw. Yeah, you don't cook it. I mean, you can. I'm trying to remember what kind of beans these are. Not pistachios. There you go. Well, I think they're green chickpeas, actually. It might be just be green chickpeas. Hold on, let me see if that exists. Are these green chickpeas? Is this how they look like? No, not exactly.
Oh, and she's even worse. I'm not a fan of her, this dealer.
Actually, yeah, they might be green chickpeas, technically.
So he said he just made all of his live gameplay videos private to see if that makes any difference. If one of those gets flagged whilst in private mode, I guess I'll have to delete everything to stop my channel from getting permanently deleted. I wanted to go back to my educational style videos at some point. This may have been the kick I needed, and I'll come back in 3 months to try out some live stuff. Wait a second. Did he get a second? Did he get a second hit?
Why did everyone start doing coins? Oh, you got a second?
I'm going to ask him because it sounds like, because he says, I'm going to come back in 3 months.
Guys, stop doing exclamation mark points. You guys are becoming like everyone. Mess up that phrase.
It's only like 10 people.
Yeah, well, those are the 10 active people.
What's going on? Oh, this dealer. Told you, this dealer, I mean, she's got like the worst attitude. I've even tried to be nice and, try to get her, hey, let's smile, you're doing great. And she just, nothing.
Right, I just DM'd you a picture of it, of what, I think those are green chickpeas, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they are when you go to the grocery store.
All right, we got it. Oh, those just look like regular peas to me.
Yeah, they're green. They're green peas.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know they were called chickpeas.
Or green. I said chickpeas. Sorry, I think they're called green peas.
Yeah. Those are just the same kind. When you go to get a bag of frozen peas, that's what they are. I love those.
Okay. Yeah, I eat those raw.
Love peas.
Yeah, I eat those raw.
Oh yeah, and I could eat a whole bowl of nice hot, not overly cooked peas, and just some butter and salt on them. I could just sit there and eat a whole bowl.
Man, I
love
swear to
sweet
God,
peas.
I swear to God, you have to be a Middle Eastern in another life.
I dated a Palestinian gal.
Okay.
For about I don't know. It was just a fairly short period of time, and
Right.
super nice. And I loved the food that her mom would make.
Right,
So
like I
good.
said, you're Middle Eastern in another life.
So good. Oh yeah, I can eat, and I love the flatbreads and oh my gosh, eating things
the pita
on
bread?
because that's
Yeah.
how I eat. Like when I eat spaghetti, I
Yeah?
eat with a slice of garlic bread, and I'm putting my spaghetti and sauce on my bread. And
I don't eat bread when I eat pasta though.
oh, you don't?
No, I just eat the pasta with the sauce.
Oh no, I like bread to sop up a lot of that sauce, and then I actually put the noodles on the bread and eat the bread, the noodles, and the sauce. All at once.
Okay.
Let's see, Andres, I've got 10K budget in the casino right now. I'm either playing with a good system, trying to get 2% a day, or going all in on my bonus. You mean you're going to keep your 10K to the side, and then when you get your bonuses, you're going to go all in on those? I can't fault you on that. If that's what you're going to do when you say all in, go for it, because at least you're just playing with your bonuses and you're leaving your bankroll alone. If that's what you mean, Andre.
And
We eat
then
a
I
lot of
sent you a picture
chickpeas
of
in
my
various
bowl.
forms. Aren't chickpeas tan? Yeah, I don't think he said he didn't mean chickpeas.
Just peas. And I sent you a
just
picture
one.
of the bowl that I'm
Just
eating.
peas.
from
Yeah,
my
they're
bowl,
just
too.
sweet peas. No, I meant buying a bonus on slot for 10K. Yeah, that would take some balls, my man. We're up $425 right now.
If he's gonna do a 10K slot buy, he has to come in our Discord and share it.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a 10K slot buy, you better share that. We all want to be there. What slot would you do? What is your favorite slot that you would go in on? I'll tell you, Andres, if you do that, come in our Discord share screen and I will broadcast it out to everybody so everybody can watch and partake in the celebration when you win $10 million. Wow, we're crushing it, man. See, I really have been playing Second Dozen More, and if you've watched my low bankroll series, the 10 to 10K, I've been playing 2 dozens. What is I'm waiting for him to tell me what his favorite slot is. I just had 1/4 of the disappearing cream cheese croissant. Why do they call it disappearing cream cheese? Like, because you bake it with the croissant and the cream cheese like gets soaked in? Or what's the
Disappearing cream
haps on?
cheese? Never heard of that.
I've never heard of something like that either. Disappearing cream cheese croissant. Or is that just because you eat it and go, it's disappeared? Let's stand up. Okay. Let's see, 2:38, we're coming on. We'll go to 3 hours, and in that next 15 minutes, you never know what's going to happen with me. Let's just play it out, though. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know with Brent.
You never know with me. But I highly doubt I'm going to do anything, to be honest with you. Because I'm really, really happy, and I need to pull money out today so that it's available. I even though I have a extension, you're paying interest. So I want to get it paid today, so I'm not paying interest on what I owe.
Yeah.
So
pay
I
it
don't
today.
mind a day or two, but I need to take it out today and send it so that it has time to do whatever it is, so it'll be available for me to send in. So I don't want to pay more than, say, 4 days. I gotta
Well, if
think
you don't
about
need
it.
to
I
wait,
don't know,
no need
but I
to
really
wait.
like the no limit ones. Oh, okay. Bingo! Look at that. We are crushing it. We are crushing it with this. I put the recipe and picture in the food channel. Okay. I mean, Andre, I guess if that $10,000 is completely disposable and you've got another bunch and it's really not that big of a deal for you, then yeah, then I would honestly, I would literally say, hey, I'm happy, go for it. If you have a big bankroll, I mean, a lot of money. If you don't have a hefty bank account and this really is your entire gambling account, I honestly can't. I would never tell anybody to go all in on a slot. Not in that situation. only go all in if you're playing with casino money or you've got plenty of where that came from. Then go for it. Do you have plenty of money in your bank account where you're like, I don't mind if I lose 10 grand? Because that's a lot of money to throw in a slot and hope that you're even going to remotely get a payout. I mean, yeah, you could get a banger, right? You could have big get a banger. What, like on a 10K, if you go in 10K, do they have can you do like a 10K? Or does it just mean you would go in? I'm assuming you do a bonus buy. Would you do a bonus buy?
Yeah, that's what it is. 10K
Okay.
bonus buy.
And do almost all the slot machines have a bonus buy that big?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Really?
They can go up to 1 million or
Oh my
like 500,000
God.
at
And those are
least.
the no limit ones, right?
No, pretty much any slot.
Any slot.
Wow. Even total can go up to 10,000 or higher.
Even tie the toad, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
All right, Brent. I am done recovering. I'm getting out of here.
All right. You're on this table?
What do you mean you?
Yeah, I'm on the table
Oh, what have you
Oh,
been
were
playing?
you recovering?
from my wagers.
From his wage up. Did you do the 34 number thing?
Yeah. I need
Congratulations.
$25 more to get 10K.
Oh, you'll have that in 2 seconds.
Wait, you need $25 wager or $25 to play with to wager for the
$25 more to get 10K wager total.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So you need to you need another $25
Yep.
to get 10K more wager. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's quite the rush. I think the biggest bonus buy I did was on Duck Hunter, and I think it was the $6,000 one.
600, wasn't it?
600? Is it 600?
Yeah, it's the minimum.
Okay.
You did the minimum.
No.
Yeah, you did the minimum.
I jacked it up, but maybe it was 600, and I lost. I did it, and then finally I won, and I got the $6,000, but it cost me $6,000 to get it. I mean, man, what is the biggest? Well, I've done the God spin on Mental, and that was like $1,300. I've done the God spin on that one at the lowest setting of 1,300. Didn't win shit. One spin, it was over. I'm like, I barely hit go, and I was waiting for it, and then it just said it's over. I'm like, what
Yep,
the hell
that's
just happened? I
God
didn't even
mode.
get a dime,
That's God mode.
right? All right, here we go. Recovery, boom. All right, we are 25 away from $600, man. 25 away from $600. Let's go. She's kind of all over the place, but she's definitely hitting these high numbers and the real low numbers. We got 35, 30, 2, 3, 1, 5, 35, 6, 30. What about 7 through 10? She hasn't hit 7 through 10 once. She has not hit 7 through 10 once. All right, what did she just hit? 27. Ooh, Mano, you're wrong.
Hey, Brent, I'm going to bet Plague, and I'm going to bet $50,000 of your fake money.
Ooh, on Plague. So you're leaving the 25-20 streets open right now. 25-28 open.
Yep.
All right. And you're pretending that you're putting 50 grand down. You got $10,000 double streets. Ooh, gutsy. I got it on 7 and 10 being open. I'm going to leave 7 and 10 open. Oh, you just got
Lost.
fucking whacked. You just lost 50,000 virtual dollars.
Brent
Don't
Bucks,
try it
you
at
lost
home,
50
kids.
But
You
I just
lost
won
50,000
I
Brent
just won
bucks.
10 grand right there. I sort of am kicking myself that when the last dealer was just hitting nothing on the low end, I am kind of sorry I didn't go in for it. But like I said, I
You
got
mean-
190. I can grind that back. in the next 4 or 5 days, I can get that back up. So why risk
Right?
it? Why risk
Good.
it?
You're starting to think logically now.
All right. All right. Let's I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's get 700 there, and then for the final 15, because it's almost 3 o'clock, I'm gonna cut off at 3 o'clock. It's 2:45. I gotta work on that stupid thing, and I would like to go outside and start organizing my shop. Let's see here. Maybe we go for, like I was doing last time, maybe we go for a $2,000 gain here and see if we can get 2,000 bucks.
That's a 10K bet.
Not all at once.
Oh. Okay. Good.
Just $2,000. Maybe I do like $100 units and then go up to a 500, or we just start with $500 units and see if we can get 4 wins in a row. Is this 190 or 1.9? It's neither, my friend. It's 190,000. And don't worry, you don't have to apologize. Mono, stop calling. You've been wrong every time. You've been wrong every single time.
Just let him have his fun.
Oof. All right. We of course on the last one she's gonna whack us. All right, double. We're gonna 3x the bet.
I try, Alfredo.
All right. Including this profit. What is including this profit? What does that mean? What does Simmons mean? Including this profit. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that, Simmons? Including this profit? Who are you responding to, or what's that? Who's that question to? Boom. There we go. And Mono is wrong again. All right, here we go. We're going for it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's go. We lose this one, we are done. We'll just call it quits. If not, we're going to try to get 4 wins. I'm not necessarily going to stay at this and do 4 wins, 4 in a row, but we'll probably go down to $25 units and then go up once in a while. Yeah, Mono's going broke. I hope you don't play roulette, Mono. And if you do play roulette, I hope you don't play that way. Oh, fuck off. Oh my God. At least it hit a 0. We can double up and get this back in 2 spins. You're up in profit on this session.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. I'm down now $21,000. Where have you been, dude? Yeah. Oh yeah, when it hits 0, I mean, it stings a little, but at least you're like, oh, you know, at least I got 250 bucks back. There we go. Give me a second one, por favor. What bankroll did I start with? When? Today? Today I started with a bankroll of 210,000 and some change. Is that what you mean? Or are you talking like when I first started? Where are you calling from, Doubler? If by this session you mean the 2 double streets or the 2 dozens, yeah, I was up nicely on the 2 dozens. We were up $700. We were up nicely $700 on that. Woo! There we go. Bingo. All right, we're going down $25 units. I'm just gonna stay put. I have a feeling she's got a low number up her sleeve. Oh, you're British. British me. British me. That's an interesting way of saying it. I've never heard that. Me British. That's like caveman. That's like reverse caveman. That's how cave people would talk. Me British. No, I did not deposit. I started with 5. Excuse me. Oh, I told you she got a low number up her sleeve coming, and she hits it right freaking there. We're gonna go this way with it. All right. Yeah, we started with $5,000 and then played with that for about, I think, a week. And then I got a really nice monthly bonus and got a really nice monthly bonus. And that took us up. I don't remember what it took us up to, but it took us up to like 30, 45,000, 30 or 40. I think it was a really good bonus. And from there, we built it up to like just under $350,000. And then I took out 150 something ish. And I lost 100-ish on a degen session. So then I was down to, I'm trying to remember what I was down to. And we have rolled that back up to 191. formerly known as the artist of 210. We're gonna stay right where we're at, actually. We're gonna stay right here. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm down doubler with the digitals. I'm still down big time. That's why we're kind of doing the $1 million challenge, so I can recover all the money I lost on the digitals. I lost a lot. And I mean, some big bets as well on roulette, but overall, yeah. What's up, Stan the man? All right, there we go. We got 8 more
I don't
minutes.
think Mano has been right, not even one sprint.
What's that?
Mano? He's been wrong every single time.
I know. Mono, why do you keep doing that? No one's paying attention. You've been wrong too many times, brother. You've been wrong every single time. So whatever you're doing to guess the numbers, if you actually have some sort of method that you're using to pick those numbers, throw it away. I hope you didn't buy it. Get a refund. If you bought it from Walmart, you have 90 days to take it back. 1 to 36 coming. Incoming! Halfway there. What are we halfway there to? Oh, the 2,000. Yeah, I was trying to get 2,000 back. Yeah, right? 4 of my numbers back to back. Oh, yeah? Those are your numbers. Those are the numbers you like. 33, 10, 16, and 32. Got it. Bingo. All right. Here we go. The hole finder. What's a good bet size? For example, if you got $10,000 bankroll, is $1 good? I mean, is $1 good with a $10,000 bankroll? I don't think so. I mean,
just depends on what you're trying to win.
$10,000 bankroll? I mean, come on. You can definitely go higher than that. For sure. What'd you say?
I said it just depends on what you're trying to win.
That's true.
And what kind of strategy you're playing?
Yep, all the above. You're asking questions that there's a whole bunch around that, Andre. A whole bunch of stuff that revolves around that. How long do you want to play? What strategy you're going to play? What's your target? I think you said 2 to 3% a day. Oh, $10 to $20 with a $10,000 bankroll? That's too conservative for me in terms of making it worth it. Yes.
And so he's trying to do 1 to 2% a day.
Then just do
2% a day.
$1
Okay.
5 double street.
So yeah, you could go $1 5 double streets, and you're looking to make $100 to $200 a day. If you're willing to spend some time, you can grind it out. I think $5 double streets with a $10,000 bankroll is definitely easily doable. I think that's very. Let's pull up the. Actually, you know what? Why are we saying anything? Let's pull up the progression chart.
But he said he only wants to spend around an hour a day, though.
Right. So that's
Then that
when
means
the
he needs to do
kick starts coming in,
$5.
right? But I only want to spend an hour. Let's show the progression charts. Let's see what that would look like with various different strategies. Let me minimize this down a little bit. All right, 5 double streets. If we were to go in at, what the hell's going on? Let me click in my thing here.
You must be in view mode or something.
You are not the rightful owner of this. Do not touch it.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Look at, I can't click in these here. It's like, is it protect? Data, where's the protection? View. Where did I get out of protection? SoCal.
SoCal, I need you.
Where's the
My
protect
savior.
sheet?
Wait,
I
sorry, what
remember.
happened? What's going on?
I
What
don't
do you
know,
guys
for some
need me
reason
for?
now suddenly I can't get into these cells. I have never had this problem. I did not protect it, but it's weird. So I'm going to guess, just see, where's the, which tab is the unprotect in? Data?
If it's Excel, Control F1, I believe.
What about just the tab? That didn't do it, but it.
Are you in
did
Google
something.
Sheets?
It actually just hid my toolbar.
No, he's in Excel, so yeah, do
It's working now.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you got
working
rid
out.
of my ribbon. So Control F1, does that bring my ribbon back? There. I don't know what that did.
Oh.
Control F1 only hides the ribbon, but now it's working. Okay, so if you do a multiplier of 2x with $10,000, that gives you 8 progressions, and you would roughly have just $3,625 left if you busted 8 times with a $5. That's just me. I don't think I would go with the amount of time. But you said you only want to play 1 hour, right? For $100, that's 20 spins. That's very doable at 5 double streets. You go down to $1, that gives you almost 11 progressions. But it's going to take you, roughly in 60 minutes, you could be anywhere between $30 and $60. So you're going to have to spend at least anywhere between 2 and 4 times that amount of time to get to 100. I'm not crazy about that. If you went to 2 dozens and you went with $10 units, which would be a $20 bet, you'd have 9 progressions, but you're making $10. You'd only need to win 10 times, right? So you got to decide how long you want to play and how deep in the progressions. I mean, ideally you like this many. With 5 double streets, I am willing to come up a little bit lower on the progressions here, but you can definitely, I've lost 4, no problem. I've lost 4 in a row. Well, or 4 out of, I don't know if I've lost 4 in a row but I've definitely lost 4 out of 5. So you have to pick it, my friend. You gotta do it and decide. Do you want to sacrifice the amount of time that you're willing to play versus the risk, right? Amount of time, risk, and see which one's best for you. Whatever. So, all right, guys, I'm calling it quits. It's 2:58. I'm going to go try to work on a stupid freaking all-in-one washer and drying machine, clothes washer and dryer. See if I can figure out why it is not draining the water. So, sorry I couldn't do giveaways today, guys. We were down under. So we ended up down, 18,000 and some change probably. So not terrible. We'll work on it. I'm going to go work. I'm going to come back, try to make 1,000 work, come back, make 1,000. See if we can get this going on today. So anyway. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys. We will be back mañana. If you haven't had a chance, get on our, get into YouTube, see our videos, hit them up. Hit the like button on them. Watch them for as long as you're willing to. It'd be appreciated. So anyway, all right, gang. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have better luck tomorrow. All right. Cheers. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Later.
Later, guys.
you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a... 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instincts, stop listening to others, and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, people and how to live. So let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, you. I don't give a... I don't give a...
smoking